what kind of things we're going to have to take a look out for and see whenever he's going to broach the subject of working for you know who.
I mean, we should just go along with it, right?
Hey, I figure that was an idea. See whoever he's got to put up as a contact.
All right.
Well, chances are, most likely, first day, probably not going to be the biggest thing. Probably just got to see if we're going to be too eager to snitch at them or anything.
Yeah, we gotta earn their trust to some degree,
Aye.
which shouldn't be hard. We're very trustworthy, right?
I should say so.
Apparently, Lou has a very trustworthy face.
I'll lie. I'll do it.
Nobody knows why.
The horse doesn't trust the dragonborn or the halfling, but sure as heck trusts that drow in a hat.
Because he's
Cool hat.
harmless looking. I could tell him everything, and who's he gonna tell? Who'll believe him? Will he even remember what I say?
The first thing he says to everyone is, "I'll lie."
No,
Yeah,
you
no,
not only did you
eyebrows,
say
yeah.
that you'll lie for you, he said you'll kill for them.
Sir, you're just buying a bag of sugar. It's okay. It's 2 silver.
So, are you swinging back over to see what Maloon has to say for y'all?
Yeah, there's nothing else pressing at the moment.
How are
Your
we
day
gonna
is
deal
clear.
with the other thing, the deal we're supposed to squash?
Oh, yeah. With the wizard in his tavern room.
I mean, the easiest way would probably just be to kill him, but we'd rather he just goes away, right?
They did not specify, and he doesn't care either way.
But it's the right thing to do.
Actually, it's a fae, and it's kind of the right thing to do to kill them. If you need one centralized location of bad guys who are always bad, it's fae.
And even better, it's a red wizard of Thay.
They are literally run by liches.
I guess the question is, do you just want to deal with the wizard and just make him fuck off, or take whatever possession he has on him, or do you want it to be figuring out who they're gonna meet and then take their shit as well?
Well, we know who he's meeting with. It was the Zents, right?
Xanathar.
Oh, Xanathar, okay. I mean, they probably have some cool shit to steal.
Wait, no, it is
Very
the Zents.
likely.
You're correct. Sorry, I mixed it up. They are meeting
Okay.
with the Zents. Yes.
Yeah, it's not easy when Sense also sounds like a shortened version of Xanathar.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's Zents and Xants, and I'm like, for the love of cheese and crackers, dudes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do we want to get? I mean, this is the bad version of the Zents, so it's not the good version, whatever that means. But are we prepared to take on both sides? He has his own thugs, you said, right?
He has a group of thugs.
And who knows who he's meeting with? Do we want to piss off the Zents?
I mean, preferably not.
I mean, the thing is, technically, this would be exactly what Nadrix's job would have been. However, I do not think the CR calculations in that match up.
Oh, so this is your fault.
No, this is actually completely unrelated to CRs. You're lucky.
It's your
Both of
job.
these are perfectly CR appropriate.
Yes, but not for something that can be done silently and alone.
True.
This still requires a group.
Mm-hmm.
What if we attack the wizard, beat the shit out of him, get him to tell us where the meeting is, then we deal with him, and then we go to the meeting afterwards, so we have two different battles.
we specify that they're within the hour. So there's no chance for a short rest whatsoever.
Could attack him on his way there.
Well, probably don't want to do it in the open streets either.
Yeah, we
Well,
probably
we're
would
totally
get
allowed
into
to, though.
trouble.
Are we the baddies?
No, we're literally doing this for the Lord's Alliance, right?
Right, so here's a thought.
Right.
So you wait
Can
until
we
we
tell
get...
that? Would the guards believe us if we said that? While we were
Eventually.
holding a corpse in our hands.
You
They would believe us
no,
eventually.
him no, him definitely not. The rest of us maybe.
He was coming right at us.
Certainly me. I'm on a first name basis with too many of them at this point.
Put a knife on him.
But you three, no, you've no fucking chance of talking your way out of this.
We're the ones who were employed.
I know, but it's a case of we'll have to show up and bail you out. No, but what I'm pointing out is, it'd be a better idea for extra brownie points and whatnot if you wait until we got to the deal, so you'd have what they're trying to pass over in hand to hand over to the Lord's Alliance, so we get a better idea of what the Zents, for example, are interested in.
Okay.
Are you
So
sure?
we need to figure out where they're meeting. It's probably that warehouse that we know he likes, right?
I know you said okay, but I'm not sure if that's actually sitting in the wrinkles of your brain.
We just have to kill them all at once. I think this guy got through.
Yeah, that's just, as he just looks at that's exactly what I said, is it not? No, wait, it's not. I would have specified just the location. You can chase away the Zents. Or capture a few. You don't have to go to fucking murder. In fact, a few captives might be useful.
Oh yeah, we could give them to the Lord's Alliance too.
Or just
Maybe
a
get a
guard.
bonus.
Probably won't be a bonus. I mean, this is a favour for a favour sort of thing. But it would just be nice to tie things up a little bit better. There's also
We try to hide our identities from the Zens.
Does it fucking matter at this point? What happened yesterday? Oh, right, you don't remember. Bugbears bust in yesterday after all.
Oh no, that wasn't yesterday. That was the day before.
It might as
Yeah,
well
that was
be.
the other guys.
No, he didn't bust in just yet. Besides, I mean, we're pretty late whenever we busted in, but the main thing is, like, we're a known quantity. That's mainly why they come to us for favours in the first place.
This one, I'm not sure if I actually work for them or not, so I'm just being a little bit cautious.
You don't work for the Zents, I can say that bit. You also don't work for Red Wizards of Fae before you suggested.
That guy we're for sure taking out. That guy's not a good guy.
The Faeans
I also
are...
sure do hope you don't work for Xanathar.
Well,
It seems to be the plan.
whenever we've seen a Red Wizard of Fae show up, even the lowest level ones, they've always been a massive fucking problem. They've always been an agent of evil sort of thing, to put a more dramatic slant on it. And what I can recall is basically they are, you know, the knobs and hierarchs, and most people below that who aren't a magic casting sort are generally indentured slaves, for the general scheme of things. People mistreated and just pushed to work. Plus, we take their orders from a bunch of still elevated corpses. So, generally not nice folk. Certainly, duffing one up thoroughly is not a bad thing in your karma. Valkyr would not mind.
Okay. Valkyr seems reasonable. Fair enough.
Tempest would say, hit him harder.
Interesting. Interesting.
And Ogma would say, don't use his book against him. Give that to me.
More violence one.
Let's see if I fix my spell slots and shit. Got all my oys, my channel divinities. Yeah, everything's slotted. Let's swap out some spells. Maybe. Got so many first level spells in only a couple seconds.
It's nice to have a magic item that's really busted and gives me a free third level or second level spell and third.
Would have been nice to have that sort of stuff, yes. I've got my 3rd level slot. My spells just sitting there. Can't slot them. Can't use them. They're all there. I had this. Let's see. Oh, is it not going to click? I put the text in there. What the hell? There we go. Look at that. Remember when I lit you the fuck up with the lizard folk shaman or the blue folk shaman?
1 health! Donk got donked.
And Harton's even better at it. Oh, that's a nice damage roll too. But alas, not yet. So, we'll pursue him, tail him if you will, everyone's favourite part of this sort of mission. Find a location, and blitz the fucking place. Aye?
Yeah.
Sounds
It was
about
like
right.
I do think we should search his quarters afterwards. Or
Or
possibly
before.
before.
Well, if we wait until he leaves, that wouldn't be. Could Uzana's familiar? Perhaps tail him, and so we could still know where he is, and then we could, as soon as he leaves, search his room.
That is a pretty good idea, I'd say.
The familiar, meanwhile, ignoring Harton who's trying to offer cheese.
No. You do not give a cat cheese.
It's not really a cat though.
No, you still don't give a cheese.
Right. Well, it doesn't look interested anyway, I'll be honest.
If you gave it cheese, it would be the worst smell you could possibly imagine.
But it's not really a cat. You know, it's a fey spirit or celestial spirit inside the shape of a cat.
Just
Yes,
slap
it's
him in its
inside-
face.
It's inside the shape of a cat, so it's going to have the anatomy of a cat, the plumbing of a cat.
Alright, well, let's not get my bacon. Here, have a mushroom.
No.
Does it even need food?
Probably not.
So it could also be that if it eats the cheese, it just stays inside, floating around, and once it vanishes, the half chewed up cheese lands on the floor.
To be fair, that would be a way to get that, was it civet coffee?
Oh no.
Just summon civets. So let's sit in that
You rich.
digestionary tract for a few weeks and then murder all your familiars to get the beans.
No, bad.
Says the Weasel Man.
Yeah, but I don't harvest coffee from the weasels. Okay, like,
Not yet.
Even I have my limits.
He only harvests spice.
He harvests he harvests
Spice
coffee from
weasels,
coffee.
Yeah, there we go.
You know, we could your familiar perhaps sneak into his room when he's leaving, and we follow him instead.
Potentially.
Lack
Could
of,
also just-
lack of dexterity in the familiar, though. Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Can it read if
but
there were notes or anything?
Would the familiar know where to look for, or what to do, or what it finds?
Well, if Uzana's nearby, it's just her mental compulsions that can lead her around. She can even see through its eyes. It's just a case of, it's not got thumbs.
Yeah, but will she be close enough? I kind of doubt that.
Well, on the another part, I guess only one of us would have to go into the room and look, and we do have plenty of invisibility to go around.
There's also the possibility he actually goes for a drink before he leaves for the meeting, and if he's downstairs, one of us can go upstairs.
Suppose riskier, but not
Could
impossible.
be a backup plan, maybe.
Nor would a Wizard of Thay be bothering to, because Garrix and I were there, and let me tell you, it was not the most pleasant of cuisines in there.
Well, depends on your rank after all. In this case, he's probably a scrub lord. He's just a little menial who's trying to sell off a few magical tricks, and also trying to keep it on, keeping out of sight below notice. He's trying to deal with the underworld. He's not dealing with the knobs. He doesn't have to rub his elbows in high society. For all we know, he could have been failing along the coast, and now he's just, you know, down his luck, trying to sell off the last few magical tricks he's got to get a boat back.
Slightly unrelated question. If your familiar is very far away from you, would it still be able to find you?
Yes.
I mean, she can always
So-
just poof it out of existence and then back to her.
Yeah, that's not really what I meant. It is more if part of the
right.
group tails the wizard, and one or two people stay behind and search the room with
Also,
the
they could
familiar.
just follow the familiar, yeah.
Yeah, so the familiar can lead them back to the group once they're done searching.
So I guess the question is does a familiar have like an innate homing ability?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It would actually be better not traveling as one big group. We'd draw less suspicion.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Split the party.
Well, split the party with a little rope in between them.
That didn't work either. First time the Raxus party tried it, the dwarf dragged them all into the swamp in a wild baying jump.
I can dismiss the familiar no matter where it is and cause it to reappear next to me. So in a way, yes, it knows exactly where I am.
Aye, always.
The real question is if it can lead anyone from far away to you. Because poofing out of existence is less helpful.
Then I suggest you get a bell on yourself. So you always know where you are.
I will not carry a bell when I'm sneaking somewhere.
Then no, the familiar acts independently, and it does not know where I am.
All right.
I can communicate with it within 100 feet.
Okay.
All right.
Here's an idea, actually. This is probably a bad idea, almost certainly. But
Yep, suggest it.
what if I go with the actual forward party who's tailing the guy? When we find where he is, I cast a fog cloud straight up in the air with some lights inside
I
as a
knew fog
beacon,
cloud
so you
was gonna
guys can
happen.
just go towards it.
I knew you were going to say fog
How did I
cloud.
know it would involve fog cloud?
Fucking knew it. The moment he started saying it was his idea, I knew fog cloud was coming.
But it's like a beacon. It's a fog beacon. It's not a fog cloud. Fog beacon.
I think
Different
that might
spell.
be drawing some attention.
Does
Right,
anyone
but-
have Skywrite?
Who the hell would take Skywrite? Even
I
I'm
was
not
about
that
to say, who the fuck would take that?
The one who asked that question is the one who would.
Yeah.
I have Skywrite on a character.
Yeah,
not
me too.
bad.
I almost took it on a character.
It's a pretty decent spell.
Wanna
No,
push
Just
it up, though.
unfortunately that it would also, give away whoever was
Yes.
writing in the sky.
It is not subtle.
No, it is not.
And neither is fog beacon. Different spell. Not subtle, but it could be a good way for you guys to find the right place. Also, we probably know the place anyway, right?
Not really.
I mean,
There's
you
about
know,
there's a good
English.
couple of hundred warehouses potentially that they could meet in, or they could just do some back alley bit.
Okay.
We just know the bar where he lives. Anywhere they go for a meeting could be a massive fucking question mark.
You do
True.
know that there is a warehouse warehouse area he prefers, but
Yeah, we haven't narrowed it down quite that much.
So I mean, fog cloud might not
Hmm.
get noticed by everybody. It is still just a fog beacon. So maybe that could be
Yeah.
the thing. You guys know what it looks like.
I mean, if
Yes.
they are meeting in a warehouse area, I would assume they meet inside a warehouse where they are not likely to be stumbled upon by dock workers or whatever.
Now, how good do you think that the Baron are at tracking someone would be
Oh,
less
Track somebody.
suspicious?
I know yous could. It's whether I want to risk yous with it or not.
Yeah, this is not
Um,
going to be a simple thing. We're not just walking around town.
Well, it's pretty simple as a case of, don't get spotted, stay as far away from you can as like a couple of street links if you can.
We can do it. And even better, because I mean, technically, Nat can tail a little bit better because then she can notify one of us who they can then run back down to you. And we would be out of sight because we don't gotta be because she can just, talk to us with her brain now.
Hey. Now I want you to take a wee moment here to think about what I'm judging here with this. Because in case of we don't know what sort of Zend he's meeting with. They could be the lowest level knuckle dragon thugs. They could be the fancy lads who've never bloodied a nose in their whole life, but fancy themselves the hard men. Or it could be your proper cutthroats and knaves, who, even at the sight of a small child, would get enough paranoia suspicion to chase them down. I'm reckoning
that's
these
why we
more.
don't get caught.
I know, but there's a chance you could, and I've got to weigh that up as you're down. Whatnot as a case of I don't want my kids to get caught by Zint. It's a reasonable thing.
Yeah, but we won't get caught.
Now you say that there is a chance. Never forget there's a chance. It's not pessimistic to think that. It's just that you've always got to think what will happen here if we balls up something. Do we have another setup?
He's just worried you might get hurt or worse.
We'll be fine.
He looks to Jenks instead.
We have a very good probability of success.
But don't
He
take any
already sounds
unnecessary
like
risks.
Usana.
But don't take any unnecessary risks.
Okay.
After all, I haven't trained you yet in the axes yet. Or how to properly leverage a box to just bash in a skull. We'll get to that soon. We'll get you all the way training.
The Squidly looks excited. Nat looks amused. Jinx does not look amused.
Oh, all three of you. If some ne'er-do-well has got you in a grapple, I don't need you to just be able to slip away. I want you to wrench his wrist, to feel it snapping so he will not touch you again.
Couldn't I just learn to blow his head up so it won't happen again?
You could, but there's also just the simplicity of maiming someone so they'll learn a lesson. Because they might try it on someone else other than you who can't defend themselves that way. But if you've given their wrist and fingers a few new angles, suddenly they'll start questioning if they should do that a second time.
If I set them on fire, then they wouldn't do it a second time either.
That has further complication. You can only do it once a day, remember that.
Oh no, that was Jinx.
Oh, that's Jenks.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see if you learn any fighter spells yet. Uzi doesn't have too many in her own repertoire.
I can only really make light, and I'm learning. I can sometimes maybe get the message thing done. That's about it.
You see, you know what comes a bit faster? Good, solid muscle. Bjorn, shirt off.
Immediately, Yakuza rip off the chain shirt.
See these? These did not reflex. Will you try and tense them, maybe? Maybe he's the wrong one to use an example. So here, it just does the sleeve up. These don't take too many years to get. You can achieve a decent bit of strength in a few months.
I think I'll stick with the magic.
We'll see how yous go anyway. Besides, you'll need to be strong enough to lift up Hooten.
Yeah. Well, if I keep, lifting up the baby owlbear, he'll get bigger. So wouldn't I, get stronger naturally by continuing to pick him up?
Aye, but you need to be able to pick him up first.
I think I can pick him up. Sorry, I'm about to die laughing because I just heard the cat snoring through the headphones again.
Alright, then. So, be very careful. Remember, the moment something is going awry, don't think we could push a little bit further. Just break away and come back to us, alright?
Okay. We got it. Ragamuffins, roll out!
Oh, God.
They got a name now.
They had a name
had one.
before. They had a name before.
And as they go out the door, we should probably have mentioned which bar they were staying at.
And
How
when
long do
we're
you think
actually
before
going to
they
do it, because we were thinking about tomorrow, right?
We could do everything today, probably.
I'm fairly positive you said the name, but
Fairly positive we brought them with us too.
yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Okay.
We are responsible.
Well, Harden is, yeah. Because he sent you guys into the bar while he stayed outside with the kids.
So, what is everybody doing now that the children have gone to work?
Now that the children have gone to work, what are you doing?
Well,
Acquire more children to send to work in the mines.
I'm guessing.
Oh God, what was that thing I said I was gonna make for Cargo? Shoot, we were eating. God damn it! I knew I'd forget. I should have written it down.
I guess Datrax, Lou, and Bjorn go and see about the job.
Right, he did say to see the guy the next day for a job.
Yeah.
Should go without saying here. I'm sure you're smooth operator. I'm sure you're operators who could think about this for a bit. Don't press too hard on your curiosities, or why
Hey.
he's acting like this way. Be casual about it. Learn a little bit by association. And also, don't say yes immediately. No matter how many bevies he offers you, Bjorn.
I had heard that you would suggest that I could not control my own drink.
Oh, you'll walk it off.
Hey,
But we both fucking know you can't.
better than you.
20 fucking years I've got on record.
Alright. Should get moving. Long way down to the south of this town. Why is this town
Oh,
so
no.
bloody big?
How horrible for you, having to go south first thing in the morning through the entire city. God, I hope you don't have to do that multiple times a fucking 10-day. Gives a quick glance at the door. Good. Fucking thought so.
There are no animals at your door.
Oh yeah, that's what. So I'm installing a carbonator in Gaddix. That's what I mean. Not Gaddix.
Yeah, to get your
Cargo.
coffee soda.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Yeah, that was.
All right, so who is going to the yawning portal?
I mean, Lou, Harton, Atrax, and what
It was Bjorn, right?
Bjorn.
Yeah.
Bjorn were the ones who were mentioned before, I believe.
Nope. He only talked to you three.
Yeah.
Lou, Bjorn, and Nadrex.
I'm pretty sure
Nope, Harton
Bjorn
was not there.
pointed out Harton as well.
Nope.
Adam was sitting over the table with the kids.
Yeah.
He was just observing that Bjorn seemed to be getting a lot of beer or something, and seeming to not be
Alright.
talking.
I could have sworn Harton came up somewhere in that discussion.
He got pointed out, but not in the we are looking for work.
Yeah, I believe it was in the Bjorn has been doing a lot of jobs with
Yeah.
Harton.
But yeah, he wasn't included, but yeah, theoretically any of you
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
why not? I might as well get my fucking constitutional down south.
So, I guess the correct question is who's staying behind?
Have you got a name for it yet?
Not yet.
Come here, Cheddar. I just say if the ears turn. Damn it. Bloody magical connections. Fucking cheating, that is.
Well, we can always go and get you your own.
Nah, I couldn't actually. Not among the divine powers I'm gifted with.
No, I mean, trust me.
A Tressum, could they almost did have one. Almost did. Problem is, a cat that flies is magnitudes more trouble than a cat that can't.
True.
So I'm fine with this one being magically bonded and, just a celestial or fae in disguise. An actual Thressen, while a good-natured thing usually, and a source of good luck and whatnot, actually quite popular in Cormyr, according to the book, it's just they're a fucking danger. And also,
Okay.
I linked Arena an important bit of lore that weasels as pets were becoming fashionable in Cormyr during AD&D.
Yep. So just to clarify, are there people staying behind, or is everybody going at this step?
I mean, if we all go south, then that means Horik and Uzana could split off for some dragon baiting. Or just be on hand in case things go south. Further south. An even longer stretch of fucking city to walk.
They should expand more south into the ocean.
Well, they have.
But further.
Hey. The important question is, does anyone have anything else to do aside from this? We're all
The only
going.
The only thing Gaddock said he was doing was cargo. So theoretically, if other
That's true.
people are going down, he would go with them.
Right, Horik?
Yep.
You coming or going?
Yeah, I think I'll come along. I'll go say hello to the bronze dragon in the harbour if I can, just because you never know.
All right.
The bronze dragon might be a useful friend.
Well, not that useful. He can't come into the city. What a nice conversation partner. Uzi, you coming along?
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. Well, guys, you get... As the DM walks off to pet a cat.
No, I'm still here. I'm just talking to the cat from my seat.
That just leaves Gatix getting some peace and quiet so he can toil away. I sure hope someone doesn't knock on the door and burst into his lab or anything like that there.
Gaddox did specify that if everybody else was going, then he will go.
Yeah.
He was
I mean,
working
I can
on
stay.
cargo, but if nobody,
You were specifically, invited to work
you
for
should
Malou.
go, Lou.
You've been required.
I feel like you're important to all this.
What if you pretend to be me and I'll work on Gaddox all day?
And Cargo's in disguise as Lou.
I mean, work on cargo.
Gaddock's first thing we're gonna do as he starts up a drill, get you taller.
Oh god.
Oh no, is this going to be like a Gattaca situation where they have to make me taller? Oh no.
First, friend over.
Just
We need coffee.
Just don't do anything to Gaddox that would make Thalrect upset.
First we need to include more bone. Unfortunately, all I have is yesterday's roast chicken.
Your blood is gonna taste so good.
That is an interesting phrase to say to anyone. Because of this, your ass will taste delicious. Rejected slogans for cushion toilet paper.
So, you have a yawning portal.
I mean, we could always steal it and put it in our own place. That'd be quite handy.
As you all enter in, Harton, Bonnie does kind of give you a discreet flag down.
Well, it's not the first time a lady's done so. I'll go answer it for now. Tell her I'm quite happily taken.
Morning.
Good morning to you. Despite the long walk south. Fucking hell, my feet.
Oh, you'll get used to it eventually, I'm sure.
I'd rather get a cart. Maybe a nice horse.
It definitely would be worth it. Only problem is trying to find a place to stable it while you wait. You could just hire a taxi.
I was about to say, I've started to considering why have you never flagged down a wagon?
Because we don't want to spend the money. We get little enough from the fucking tavern. A taxi driver makes more money than we do.
But, you wanted news on your friend, eh?
That'd be nice and helpful.
Well, and she does drop her voice a little bit more. I've been kind of poking about around the mornings. only thing I have to say, other than what I'd already mentioned, was it seemed like early in the morning he was having some kind of an argument. Not out loud, though.
Talking with some fellow in his brain, maybe.
Yes, he was clearly. I don't know what it was about, because again, I only had half of it, but he was clearly having an issue in the morning.
Hmm.
Now, mind you, I didn't see anybody enter or leave,
Could have just been
so
could have just been like a sending spell or something. Nah, you wouldn't be able to pick that one up.
no. All I could hear was his thoughts on the matter.
Right.
It was a lot of "you will be serving me."
Oh, now that's a fucking tone to take.
Hmm.
That's not what I was expecting. I was expecting more like, a little bit of chafing at the bit sort of thing.
I'm
Have an
not
issue.
gonna honor this deal.
Aye. That's the exact opposite of what I was expecting there.
Hmm.
So it's in his thought processes.
We do this every day, and every day you serve me, and you will continue to do so.
Not a healthy relationship, that one. Whereabouts is his room, incidentally?
3rd floor.
Alright. Wouldn't want to betray Durham's trust or anything like that there by asking for a key, so that's a bit of a stickler.
I mean, do you have anybody who knows how to? And she makes kind of a little bit of a gesture with her hand, like a lockpick.
The funny thing is, yes and no. Yes, they should. I don't know if they can.
Hey,
results
watch your
have
shit.
results have varied, except for one. But I'll take another note. Thanks a whole bunch, Bonnie.
He gives you a nod.
Here's a wee wazoo for your troubles. Slipper of gold. Or silver, I mean.
I was waiting for you to hand her a copy of the Wazoo.
I think, as you'll see, the crossword has been done already. You're welcome. Saved you some time in the morning.
An activity book with half the activities filled in.
Wow, that saves me so much time.
More like put down the book and have a beer.
And yes, when you three come in, you do see a Maloon. Maloon does notice and gives the three of you who he'd been speaking to a wave.
Wait back and start walking over there.
Do you give him a wink as well? Maybe a little wiggle of the fingers?
Not until 3rd date.
Around him, guys.
I also
We
would
got
have
him.
reiterated all the information I got before we got called over.
Oh, there you three are. How are you doing?
Doing alright. How are you?
Oh, fairly well. I've picked up a little bit of information that you all might like. Something that seems right up your alley.
Eh?
Alright
Well-
then, let's hear it.
You're familiar with that criminal group, the Zentarum, yeah?
Bits and bobs.
Which
Not really.
one?
The one
What
that
about it?
the Open Lord was specifically mentioning about how they've been mucking up the city.
I
See, that's how you impress him, you see. You lean back and say, I know of both of them. Haha.
Dun dun dun.
Well, they've been causing a bit of a ruckus up in Dock Ward. A couple people, one in particular, they seem to have been stirring up some trouble. I know somebody who's wanted to have somebody go have a chat with the bloke and potentially convince him to stop shedding blood in the streets. That's something that you three would be appreciative of?
I don't see why not.
Bloodshed is bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sounds reasonable enough.
From what I heard, he's supposed to be, and he gives you a slip of paper with a corner address. That warehouse right there. He's apparently going to be there at least for a couple hours around. Should be in about 45 minutes.
So I
And
guess I get a bit of a rush up then.
Oh, you should be able to get there in about 15. You should be fine.
Alright.
But if you can make it so that he stops causing trouble, then it should be about, let me see, it'd be 15 gold apiece.
Hmm.
Alright.
I suppose I've done worse paid jobs.
And of course, if
I
you
want you
have
to go
any
ship
of
the
your
ship
other,
for free.
if any of your other friends want to join in,
See, that's when Lewis to chip in to the answer about there says, "I've done paid jobs worse."
I'll mention I only
mean-
got. I'll mention I only got clearance up to 60 gold. So if you add in anybody past, a fourth, then you all have to split what you got.
I mean, it's an afternoon's work, I'd assume.
Oh yeah.
Or is there anything else you aren't telling us about the job?
No, it's one guy, 2 guards.
Ah, then it should be easy enough.
hmm Now, full disclosure, you might want to be careful when you talk to him. Sometimes he does meet with other ne'er-do-wells who probably aren't upstanding citizens. So just time it carefully. But try to convince him to stop causing a ruckus in the streets.
Does
Sounds
he
simple
need
enough.
to remain alive?
I mean, he is a criminal, that's up to you. I suppose if you can scare him straight, that's on you.
Alright. Well, sounds good enough to me.
Give me an insight.
Do we all?
What he really
Yeah,
means is,
you-
I want to take his face off.
It's
No
inside.
clue.
Bjorn and Lou, both of you get the impression that it is preferable if the person becomes deceased.
Yeah, I figured.
Yay!
Eh,
Let's say that was not exactly something that you needed the thieves' Kent to understand.
Nope.
Now the real question: do we want anyone else to come, or do we want to take all the gold for ourselves? It's
That's
you
up to you,
guys, three of
friend.
us.
I mean, if we bring more people in, we're getting more money.
Only one more person. So, and we could probably talk him into giving us 20 each.
Nope. Unfortunately, max I can go is the 60.
Oh, it's 20 times 3. I think it's 60. Am I wrong?
That is 60, but no.
He
No.
said
It's
15. He said 15 per person. So right now we are up to
45.
45. Okay, yeah, sorry. Yeah, so it's just one. Yeah.
It's 45. But you will not be getting up to 60 if it's just the 3 of you.
Yeah.
We should take one more person.
Alright. Yeah, I'm sure we can find someone in here.
Yeah, I think he knows what band we came with. He can probably recognize that we came in with the same people.
Yeah. We've also been sitting with the same people last time we
Yeah.
spoke.
Yep. He gives you, Lou, a large pat on the shoulder, and it's a heavy pat. Says, well, off you 3 get. And do come back once you have word of what you did.
Do you want his head?
I
Come
think
on,
Durham
Luke,
would be a little bit upset.
Yelled aloud in the bar. Do you want his head?
I just grabbed Luke by the scruff.
I'll fucking murder for you. I'm happy to do it, sir.
See you in a couple of hours, Meloon.
He did tell us which warehouse.
No orphans,
Yes.
right?
Alright. Well. Would you want to bet that this is actually the same meeting we would have crashed anyway?
Nah.
Unlikely.
No, I mean, the time limit he was given was a case of, you're not going to get down to those fucking warehouses in time.
No, it's a 15-minute walk. If y'all head down, you have about 30 minutes to spare.
Okay. Maybe then, that's handy. We're doing good while you pretend to do evil.
Hey.
Unfortunately, he's not
No,
going with you
everybody.
now. That's a bugger.
Who wants 15 gold?
Well, for my own purposes, I'd need Uzi and Gatix.
Well, what if you three go then? Wait.
No.
We have
I am thinking of a separate series of activities.
Right. Onik, you're up for only 15 gold.
Will it be dangerous?
We'll
Most
buy you a
likely.
sweet roll on the way.
Sold.
I heard there was a good kebab stand nearby.
Alright then. Field trip it is.
Look at them
Yay.
go off, our soldiers of fortune.
Alright.
They're probably going to get arrested.
This is probably not legal. Yay!
Eventually.
It's only illegal if you get caught.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna get caught. Anyway.
No. It's still illegal.
Glancing at Maloon, does it look like he has eyes on his third floor room?
Not particularly, no.
Right. Hopefully it's not got an alarm spell or anything like that, but I want you to check that out as well. I reckon we should have a quick peek in his room. There's something he's arguing with. Might be in there. And it's something that's being done badly by him. Alright? Hello, my two co-conspirators.
I'm looking at Gaddix, and he's just staring at the screen.
Hello.
Do you not realize I was speaking to you?
I did. I just brain not working.
Are
And
you
also-
alright, Gaddix?
I think the carbonator needs work as he pushes his drink away.
And there's just so much goddamn foam everywhere.
Where's the foam coming out of Gaddix?
The other leg.
Everything.
So it just
Wait,
looks like he's
which
got a
other leg?
foamy crotch.
I assume the coffee is in the back, like one of the hind legs, right?
Yeah, it's in one of the back hind
Yeah.
legs. Yeah.
So yeah, we'll say coffee is right, carbonation is left.
And the front can be used for little chips and dip. Well, correction, you have to...
Generating
No,
chips.
I'm gonna build in like make like a shaver for like cinnamon sticks and shit.
Yeah, I was realizing you have to
Marshmallow
mix...
dispenser, yeah.
You have to make it fit the coffee, so it has to be a biscotti dispenser.
Yeah, there you go. Honey straws, you know.
But I was also referring to Xana with that as well. Our plan is to have a peek in his room.
Sounds simple enough.
The only question is, how can we slink away nonchalantly? Not that he really seems to be looking at us anyway. I mean, he's looking directly at us token-wise, but I don't think he's actually looking at us.
I mean, just do what I
Him and
did.
Najax are having a staring contest.
Remember what I did with Zord? I got away with it. That's easy.
Don't you blink, you
I
fuck.
mean, you didn't really get away with it.
Oh, I totally did.
Look at that, it's a square off between two bearded men.
Who is scruffier?
Lou needs to stand here so you can yell up at him.
They'll never guess if I go that way.
All I really see is whenever we put those two tokens together, it's a case of, help me up, Harton. Didn't see the bugbear.
The hammer. It's hit so hard.
So
Was it a hammer?
That and the fucking grok as well that got you. It's just health from near full to 0.
Boom.
D8
That's
is rough,
barred
isn't
for
it?
I really shouldn't be in the front line.
Wrestling of rock back into the portal.
Yeah, it was really great. It was a great idea.
Yeah.
The only downside is it then decided to just punch.
I should have been any other class.
If only the portal had closed.
If only the person who had opened the portal could close it.
Alright, so those lot get to mess away off. We'll just head to the third floor as if we're just browsing the place, you know. Casual, taking in the air. We've only sat on the first fucking floor anyway, might as well browse the second and third.
Yep. Unfortunately, I don't have a map for that, so it's theater of the mind.
That's fine. We shouldn't get into combat here. Just noting that there's a lot of tieflings, just a lot of tieflings around here for some reason in Neverwinter. They filled it with so many tiefling NPCs.
So yes,
You even
do
have
get
one
up-
as a son.
You do get up there, no problem, and it's easy to find where his room is. The door is locked.
Right. Uzi, give us a wee detect magic on it first. Or gags if you've got
Right.
it.
Do I have it? That's a good question.
You're an artificer. I imagine it's included in something. I just don't know if you
I
can
mean,
do.
yeah, I could probably take it, but I don't have it on me.
Okay, you don't have it, yeah. I'll also, considering he was using his mind and all to talk to someone, I think I've got to slip off my new favourite ring right next to my one for marriage. I'll talk to you later, mate.
Why would you have to slip me off?
Oh yeah, I suppose I get to ask permission, don't I?
Exactly.
Alright
If
then.
anything, it's more beneficial to you because otherwise, if something's in there, it could just get into your brain without your permission, and you wouldn't realize it.
I know, that would be terrible.
Yeah, no. That's what I'm here for. Don't worry, I've got your back.
Oh joy. I'm so glad I've made many partners in this city.
And I am by far the most valuable.
I think Mr. Jax would have a question on that one.
Well, he can have as many questions as he wants.
Alright, is Vidora magical? Or anything around it magical?
The door is not magical. You detect no magics.
Alright, Gags, well, she's still got her special eyes up. Pop that lock.
You see him pull out a drill. You think it's going to make a lot of noise, but then he puts a tube around it. You don't know how it's silencing it, but it's silencing it.
Get a cushion, put it on the side vent.
Yeah.
Downside, everyone knows there was
Oh
someone
shit,
in
that was
there.
Tinker's tools. Should be the same thing though, roughly.
You pop the door, no problem.
And you know what? Let's pretend, even though we're up on the third fucking floor. Why not? Let's do some comedy rolls. You've only got me to drag you down.
I'm wearing heavy armor too.
Oh, look at that.
You do not have a disadvantage for
Hey!
stealth. Well, yeah, you get to remove your disadvantage for stealth, Gaddix.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, remember your new armor.
Didn't matter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did that
Didn't
change?
matter, but
Did
yeah,
that change
remove
my
it.
AC, by the way?
You keep the AC. It's just that you don't get
Oh,
disadvantage.
I don't get disadvantage. Okay. I forgot about the
Rosanna,
molten
how
armor.
stealthy are you?
Eh,
Might as well for a laugh. I mean, it's not like he's gonna spot us from down there.
let's see.
But it's a case of can we surprise anything in the room? Well,
Yes.
you're slinky.
Rosanna could.
Just immediately something is wrong with the code, so he just immediately go, huh? What's that noise? And immediately sprint up there. Because that's the only place that was programmed to produce loud noises.
How do I disable heavy armor in roll 20? Anybody?
It's a property of your actual armor item in the bottom middle column. So you click a little eye on that and it'll have like the heavy armor property. It might also be because you probably got still your like scale clicked.
It still says medium armor, huh?
Yeah, but if you but it's probably have it'll probably have stealth disadvantage or something or heavy armor listed among it.
Yeah.
But so we slip into the room nice and quietly.
Inside is a bed and an end table and a chair
Right? I don't think any of these were arguing with him.
and a chest.
That one maybe.
It could be the chair if his name is Clint Eastwood.
Anything going off in your eyes, love?
Is there anything
Yes.
going off?
There is nothing going off.
Nothing.
Alright. So let's check the chest in.
It is locked.
Gags.
On it.
No, I just pick him up and aim him at it.
I do it from a distance somehow.
Oh,
need to
no.
make
Right,
closer.
hang on, let's move you closer. Let's move you closer.
He opens it, and you find there are clothes.
Alright, we close that back up, relock it.
Did any of them glow?
Nope.
Okay, no, not close.
Is there anyone here?
Not that you can see.
There no closet or anything?
Nope.
I check under the
It
bed.
seems under the bed is also empty. Other than personal effects, there does not seem to be anything here.
Is there any awkward floorboard?
Give me a investigation.
With advantage, you're holding me.
And I can get an investigation from all of you.
He's my intellectual support gnome.
You got one of those like baby harnesses. I'm just
Papoose, that's what it is.
yeah.
And who's on it? Although it doesn't really matter with Harton's roll.
Yeah.
None of you find anything.
Wow. For fuck's
Might not be here then. Alright, let's scamper and relock the door.
There's no papers on, around.
Nope.
Like I said, there wasn't anything else really. Like the end table thing didn't have anything on it.
Nope. Just personal effects. In case you wanted to steal. You could technically steal his hairbrush.
No, not with that hair. No.
Is it a nice hairbrush?
No. And here I thought Lou was gone.
I could repurpose the hair. I could give Doggo a pompadour or something, you know?
Right, let's
Be a
slip
funny
outside.
gift to give to Jarl Axel.
Anyway, let's slip outside here, relock the door, and continue on our merry way. Well, that's us done.
Where are you guys going?
We'll go back down to the bar a bit, have a wee chat with Bonnie. Bit of chatter about art incarnate. I'm sure he's a popular topic. I'm sure everyone cares about that mysterious figure.
Yeah, Bonnie has mentioned there has been some chatter about that. Namely the fact that it's gotten good with the whole jaunty brigand bit.
Oh, aye, quite a plot twist that. Now he's got a rival. Next will come the tournament arc.
Well, now I'm half wondering, are they working together, or is it just something that happened?
Judging from the way Art Incarnate writes, I don't think he's typically working with anyone on that front. I believe that's a solo adventure.
Ah.
Actually did see it
I can
myself
see
too, the forgery mark. Quite interesting.
Oh, you did?
It was just a wee subtle adjustment of a signature.
That's a bit interesting. Making me think that there's going to be more, though, judging by what was posted up in the wazoo.
Oh aye, I'm sure it's going to be one of the biggest, fanciest moments possible as well. Seems their type, the both of them. Actually didn't do too badly in the tournament either. Although Gax, he was storming. Little bastard beat me.
Well, I'm sure it went pretty well for y'all. I don't really like doing the cards very much. I mean, it's fun and all, but not really my interest.
A little bit easy as well at times. As a bartender, you've got a keen attitude and history on assessing people and their own motivations.
She does
Also,
give
if
a
you
little bit of a
can-
grin.
Also, if you can read the surface thoughts.
Yep,
That's what
he
he's
means.
hinting at, yes. That's the whole
Yeah,
point
it's
of him
not
saying it
really-
subtly.
Not really entertaining, you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course, of course. Ah, well, there weren't much around anyway, as he's trying to be subtle about hinting that there was fuck all in the room. Certainly nothing that communicated.
He gives a little bit of a shrug. All I know is it was up in the morning, right about Right about daybreak. That'll be it.
That is important information out there. Yeah, I'll make a note of
While
that.
they are down there, would Usana see anything glowing on him? On the guy, on Balloon?
Uzana, is it still going?
How long does detect magic last?
10 minutes or an hour. That's usually how those go.
It lasts for up to 10 minutes. So, yes, I am looking at everyone down on the bottom, likely a bunch of them glowing quite brightly.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I think Durnan has a couple of magical items on him. I think 3 strings as well.
Yep.
Yep, over here as well. And
Yep.
yes, Maloon's weapon is glowing.
Well, his armament is glowing.
Oh, his sword. He might have been talking to his sword.
Potentially.
You're not here.
I know.
You're off to kill some Zents. And definitely not get framed. Hey, well. Could be a chatty blade.
Although if it's demanding servitude...
He's the one demanding servitude.
And that is true.
Which means it does not want to serve. Which means it opposes what he's currently doing. Even if it's by degrees, maybe it just wants to enslave things that kill him.
Well, he has been acting differently, so...
I did hear about one weapon held by a ridiculously named drow that only wanted to kill things and drink their blood.
They do that?
I'm going to point out, technically at this stage of the game,
I know, we wouldn't have known.
No, I'm just saying no. At a certain stage of the game, if we do Out of the Abyss, you might have seen this blade because a certain somebody has it.
I know, I'm just talking about a fucking drow called Doom Wheel.
So, for Uzana, give me a history check about his battle axe.
Why the fuck did they call it Doom Wheel?
It's a
Sounds
very
like a wonderful
lovely
title.
elven name.
It's not like Dome Vale or something like that there, it's Doom Wheel.
Uzana,
Doom.
you know that battle axe. It is a legendary battle axe called Azure Edge. Forged by the Archwizard. Okay. I can never pronounce his name.
Well, paste it and we'll have a go.
You know who it is. I can't pronounce his name. The AHGHAIRON.
Oh, the one that they did in fucking Idle Champions as a direct joke, but no one can say the name. Someone like Begin or something like that there.
Yeah. Yes.
But yes, in Idle Champions, when that holiday comes up, that's the joke in the dialogue. No one knows how to say the name. Everyone gets it wrong. Go ahead, give it a copy paste.
Yeah, here, let me type it in.
We'll see who
not on the
gets.
wiki.
We'll see who gets close enough, because no one will, because we don't know. It's fucking awkward.
It's in the book somewhere. I can theoretically look it up.
I
But...
think. Oh yeah, it's just a Garen.
Garen, yeah, that's not hard.
I'm too
I
used to
find
the.
it difficult.
I'm too used to the fake spellings they use in Idle Champions of the mistakes. Like Bruner gets it wrong every fucking time.
That clearly says iron.
That's a proud dwarf name, Bat. Don't insult it.
Yeah.
But yes, it literally is forged by the Archwizard. It was forged by the Archwizard himself, and it is an intelligent weapon that strives to protect the city of Waterdeep.
Okay, so, well, that explains who he's arguing with.
And that's a nice weapon, apparently, eh?
It wants to defend the city.
Okay,
That can go either way.
it could have strong political opinions in.
Yes.
Right, so how the fuck do we get to talk to it? How can we sneak his axe off him to have a quiet little chat? Might not be able to talk to anyone who's not attuned anyway. Depends on how these things work.
Not entirely sure.
But that is definitely something to
Well-
inform the Blackstaff of.
Hmm.
Might be able to give us a little bit more permission or something. It's a case of right now we're just viewing, but it's a case of if as our edge, which is, all about protecting the sea, which is, I'm pretty sure, the Blackstaff's opinion as well. That might give us a bit more encouragement to get a bit more hands-on with this.
Hmm.
Meanwhile, I wonder what the fuck they're doing.
I
Yep.
can't rightly say.
Shall we go chase them?
Okay, you hold him right there. I'm gonna hit him with this baseball bat.
Let go of Bjorn's head.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, are you guys planning on heading on down there?
We might as well.
Yeah.
Well, no. I meant the crew in the bar.
Yes.
Yeah.
that
We get there
was the
first,
plan.
that 60 gold could be ours.
We just kill them, and then we kill him, and then 60 gold is ours.
And also all the shit they had in their pockets.
Because if the
That's
crew at the
quite a bit
bar
gold on
books
us.
it, if the crew at the bar books it, they could meet up at the warehouse at the correct time.
I don't want to split gold.
Well, we're not...
Wow.
We'll head there. It's a case of, we're looking to see if this matches up with the array of warehouses where the Fey Wizard actually likes to do his business. If it's not, then we're not going to be too fast.
It does.
Then we speed up.
So, for my
Gotta go
crew,
fast.
who has headed down to go hunt down the individual in question, you all
Yes.
you get there in time. The warehouse is currently empty. Are you going to wait outside, or are you going to try to go in?
I always get to the
check
rafters.
Let's kind of check the perimeter as well.
Okay, let me move who's not here out here. Oh wait, no, Lou is here. These three are not here.
Yeah, I want to see if anyone else might be watching this place ahead of time.
So in that case, give me a perception check.
Hang on, just gotta open.
I leave a gift in tabletop.
That show was so good.
It's so weirdly good. I don't know why it's good. How would they manage to pull out some good writing?
Where's Bjorn?
Because good writing is not unique to certain styles.
No, it's just, well, I mean, like, most cartoons are trash these days, and then this one turned out to be really funny. With effort put in. That's not usual.
None of you. Also, Lou, perception.
Room looks awfully familiar. Huh.
Yes, the
is
floor is
general
made of
warehouse
floor.
map.
I mean, how unique
none
do you expect a warehouse to be?
Exactly.
Everyone is built to have the crates in those specific positions. Come on. That's just good feng shui.
Yeah. None of you see anybody that seems to be really, hanging about. There are people idling about, but they don't seem to be actively watching. You're still outside it.
They're still kind of working.
We're on our way.
Technically, let's move you out. Because on the outside, there does not seem to be anybody actively watching it.
How long until the guy is supposed to be here?
About 30 minutes.
Yes, you say that, but I'm always watching Lou. Don't you fuck up.
Wait, if we're outside, then let's see if I can go worse than 8.
I'll tell your dad, and then your dad.
I can go 8 again.
Did we have any information if it was supposed to be inside the warehouse or outside?
He just gave you the address, so it was going to be at that address.
Just wait here for 35-ish minutes, then go inside if we don't see him.
Are there windows on the roof? If we can
There's-
get up here.
There's a little bit. It's more like a vent, not really a window per se, but yeah, it's a slatted vent.
Somewhere you can look where you can look inside or potentially drop inside.
Yes.
I will be up there.
Yeah, I was about to say Nectrix could be in a sniper position up there.
Yes.
I could also go up there. I mean,
We're
it's
missing
better
the
than getting
most.
stabbed again.
You're missing the most important part of the plan. Who's wearing the stilts?
Wait, can we actually get inside? Too.
You haven't
once
tried the door.
Once I'm up there, I would take a peek inside if I see anyone in there.
You do not see anybody.
All right. So maybe some of you can get inside, see if there are any empty crates to hide inside.
I think
Hark's actually thinking he might stay outside and see if there's anywhere he can sit down for a meal on a barrel or something. So he can block the
Right.
exit if they. Yeah.
Yeah.
Once he's in, he does block him from coming out again.
He would have gotten that sweet roll that was promised.
You damn right.
Bjorn
I should have.
Well, Bjorn isn't the most. Well, he's got to look over the door to see if there's kind of like any things that's been set up to kind of give away that someone has been through the door.
The door has been used lately.
Oh yeah, but I mean more like if someone has, if there's anything on the door that could give away that someone has opened the door. Like since this is a regular meeting for criminals, they might be paranoid.
No, nothing like that.
Okay. Well, I guess he'll just try and see the doors open. Oh,
The
it's
door-
locked, I mean.
It's unlocked.
Strange.
I went inside.
Yeah, we'll step inside.
I mean, it is not that strange if you're expected to meet someone in
Yeah,
there.
but you still think that someone would lock it.
Depends on if the other person has the key.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll lean
just
against the door frame and look really cool.
Yeah, we'll just check through some of these crates to make sure there's no one who's gotten the same idea that they have. So it doesn't get awkward.
Bonjour.
The crates are filled with
With
all sorts of
items.
knickknacks. Yep. A couple of them seem more like regular trade goods. Some of them seem more, things like silverware, pots and pans. One seems to be entirely done up of art.
Oh. Wait, let me check that one, Bjorn. Let me see that.
Go ahead.
After all, you are one of the few people who knows my secret identity. Are these artworks genuine?
Give me
I just like-
investigation.
I like to imagine he's talking this. He's putting on a mask to then take off.
My true secret identity. Hello again, Bjorn.
As he's saying, like, you, Bjorn, are one, as he's sliding it down his head, are the only one of you who knows my identity,
Blue.
whips it off.
You're fairly certain 3 of these are fakes.
And this.
But if you were able to notice it, maybe that doesn't mean they're JBs.
Yeah, he's obviously too good
None
for
of them
that.
have that JB tell.
But, I mean, he wouldn't be stupid enough to sign all of his forgeries, right?
There's other forgers in town. But Bjorn, don't tell anyone this, but I may require some art books. I don't know anything about art.
I mean, I guess we could go through past the bookshop on the way back.
Yeah, let's I'll put that on a list. Let's do that after snacks. And also before
Sure.
snacks.
Maybe take a quick tour through the art gallery as well, just to get some practical examples.
Real world artifact hunting, but artifacts are fake.
Step 1, how to tell telltale aquarelle from a oil painting.
But yes, does it? I take it that everybody's gonna try to move the boxes around, try to find a place to hide them.
Yeah.
Well, Natrix will be on the roof, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Nadrex is on the roof, but the other three.
Oh,
So please choose your boxes.
Oh, by the way, can Natrax actually open any of the windows to shoot in? Or are they closed? Like, are they part of the ceiling, or can you open?
But for the
So
For
Nadrax
marketing
can shoot in.
purposes.
yes, you can open them. Yeah.
Okay, I just figured might want to check that before. It's like you go to open it, but they're completely flat with this.
I mean, I did ask if there were any windows I can shoot through.
Yeah, but it's more like if you had to smash the window first, or
No, it's a grate. You'd have to pull the grate back, but yeah. So please give me your positions for hiding for your guests.
I'm not
Yeah, I
sure
think-
I want to hide. I'm going to talk to him and say, hello, stop doing violence. That's sort of the idea.
That's against Lou's character, I feel.
Yeah, but he's
No,
going to look
that's-
cool. He's going to be on top of the raptor and you're like just sitting there looking super cool. Not only is he going to look cool, he's going to be backlit with cool
I-
lights.
I bet you weren't expecting to run into Art Incarnate.
I know about your little
Who might-
conspiracy ring here, faking art. How dare you?
Who might show up at any minute. I'm not suggesting that I am Art Incarnate.
But he could be anywhere.
All right, so Horik, where are you going?
Outside, sitting on a barrel, eating a sweet roll.
Okay.
We have all the bases covered.
What's this
No matter where
small
they show us.
sassy child doing here?
Oh, why do you hit me so hard?
Horik, you notice eventually there seems to be a couple of armed thuggish kind of types kind of peeking up around the corner, kind of doing a little bit of a check. And that's when you hear something in your brain, Horik. What are you doing here?
Oh no!
And the answer is sweet roll.
Can't talk,
Mr.
eating.
Horik, why are you here?
Whose
Uh,
voice is it?
I think back. Are you my conscience?
Nat! We're chasing the wizard!
To be fair, he doesn't know that Nat can speak in minds. To be fair, if this was Squidly, he would have said, yes, it is your conscience.
Yes.
That tiefling boy is always deprived of sugar.
The wizard's about to show up. I just tailed his people here to clear the way.
Okay. This could be bad. We're here to beat up somebody, apparently. The rest are in the warehouse there.
Currently, my children are better than my kids.
You might want to warn them because, yeah, it's the wizard and he's got 5 thugs on his own.
Oh, I should not have stayed out in the open.
Is there any other windows on the side that I could just wander down and quickly whisper and get out now?
I'm feeling confident about their chances. You know, they're all, like, Bjorn's an experienced mercenary. Najak apparently had a full lifestyle of roguish intent. Lou has potential, and Horik, of course, has a good head and the shoulders now and then when his blood sugar is not low. I'm feeling confident about their chances here.
I mean, you could just walk in the door.
I could, but that might alert the thugs already here, looking around.
But you're probably gonna have to make a decision very quick. And also,
Meanwhile,
I imagine when Harden said that, Gaddox or anyone else was like, You say that, but for some reason your pace has seemed to increase.
Yeah.
Getting faster with
Meanwhile-
each syllable.
For the other three, you bump into Squidly. We found where they're meeting.
Oh, nice job.
He gives you the address. It lines up with the address you know that your friends are currently at.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised. I am regretting my previous statement, however.
What was that?
I was just thinking that, they can easily take this wee job on, but apparently it's gotten a bit bigger than that, eh?
No, it's a wizard and a couple of guys.
Couple. Now, come on, we've been doing your numbers. How many? It's important to get numerical accuracy.
He holds up a handful of 5.
Right, there we go then. Okay, that is a big lads.
Yeah, they're big lads.
Not as big as me, eh?
No.
Yeah, I thought not.
And I don't know who they're gonna meet.
Right, well, we know they're going to be meeting some Zend people, but we don't know specifics. Numbers, faces, equipment. Which is bad mysteries to have. On the bright side, they don't know they're not alone, but they're not alone. So we better get up there sharpish. Is there a good route for it that we're not being sneaking about?
Yeah, this way. And he starts off.
Right, lead on.
Horik! What are you gonna do? You know Lou is currently sitting out in the open with a cadre of lights.
Arms spread to each side, T-posing for domination the moment they enter.
I mean, I was right. But I'm not
there-
happy
is
about
there
it.
a window? Is there a window on this side I could speak through?
Theoretically, yeah.
I wander down here and say in the window, 5 thugs and a wizard's incoming.
I think I've seen that
I'm gonna take
browser's
this
video.
opportunity to hide.
Lewd.
Scamper, scamper, scamper. Yep. Scamper, scamper, scamper. Ah.
It's like a roach.
Yeah. How close are they?
All of Horik knows is that there's been some thugs kind of meandering around.
Very.
I
Within-
assume I'm hidden enough on the roof so I can't be seen from down the street.
Yeah.
Alright.
So let me. Loop. You have a collection of thugs.
They're all dupes,
Who make
though.
it? The thug opens the door, does a check, looks around. Clear, boss. And they go marching on in. Did you?
No, you walked inside, took your head to the left and to the right, and it's clear. Sure, okay, I'll believe you.
You just kind of come in and chill. They're looking
It's-
around a bit.
It's his favourite warehouse. He wouldn't want to think badly about it.
I'm back on my barrel eating the rest of the sweet roll.
I'm sure everyone is fine.
Then immediately, Zends are coming too.
And from up here, you all see Horik sitting on a barrel.
Going well then. I've got to
I
say,
don't know, I haven't needed any shouting yet, so that's a good sign.
They're
all inside.
I've got to say, Horik, if I close my eyes, you're practically invisible, apart from the chewing. Are you not meant to be out of sight, ready to ambush them?
Who takes care of notice of a halfling eating sweet roll?
Well, it's just, there's not a lot of them around here right now. So, how's it going?
Well, all the rest are inside with the thugs and the wizard.
It turns out our little jobs are overlapping.
Yeah.
We found out he's been having domineering chats with his intelligent weapon.
Oh, that can't be good.
Well, I'm sure it'll be something fun to talk to you about the black stuff, so they're all in there, eh?
Horik, you hear another sound from a now familiar voice. 3 more incoming.
Here come another 3.
Hey, where do we split then?
We talking
Um,
thugs or something else?
Definitely strong man. I.
Strongmen. Okay.
Right, give us the direction so we can. Well,
From the south.
They're coming from the south.
all right. Let's get shifty then. Out of sight.
And oop, wrong layer. There we go. Oop, loop, loop. And much the same. One comes up, opens the door. Ah, here we are. They've already made it. And he backs off to the side. Boss comes through, and they come marching on in. And they start exchanging pleasantries. See that line?
I've got options, is all I'm thinking.
There was a window there I yelled through. You
I
probably
know.
got line of sight.
Is it large enough, though?
Oops. Sorry, I brought the door with the guy. Hold on.
He really is a strong guy. Shit.
No one leaves
Oh, yeah,
until
there's a window. I
I'm
can
finished
stand on
here.
Chicago to get a look.
There, now the door is on the
That would be a
brick layer
great
now.
magical item, actually, a replaceable portable door. Lead them into a closed room and say, and we're not leaving until I'm satisfied here.
So yes, they clearly know each other and they've had conversations before. They greet each other. Pleasantries.
So, what are the Lord's Alliance operatives going to do here?
I mean, try to listen in what they're talking about, first of all. Might get some interesting bits of information there.
It seems that they are trying to recruit the Thayan Wizard and his group into the Zentarum.
Oh, is that all? I take a moment here. I think about what could happen with the 3 in there. I already shatter.
How inclined does the Thayan Wizard seem to be?
He seems to be discussing price. He doesn't seem to be really discussing potential the potential do I want to or do I not want to. It seems his quibble here seems to be what his payment is.
So it's mostly a question about how long it takes until
He
they have
agrees.
a deal. Am I
Correct.
I'm
He
also gonna
seems
ready a
favorable.
fairy fire.
Well, the problem
Not
is I
a
can't
fog
actually ready
cloud?
the spell. I'm just sitting ready for things to go off.
If people start moving and running, I want to get them while they're still grouped up.
I mean, you're meant to interrupt the deal right now, really. I mean, not right now, but you know what I mean. You're meant to make sure the deal doesn't actually happen.
Well, it can happen as long as they're all dead before they actually leave.
They're all dead, not we're all dead.
No, you see, this is engineered like an old RPG. If they actually accept the offer, that means the quest has failed, even if you kill them afterwards. Gotta reload an older save.
I don't think we have saves in D&D. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, we do. We just say, DM, we fucked up.
Please, please.
Rewind.
For 12 years.
I mean,
I want to change my. I want to change my choice. What choice? When I said yes, I'll go on a quest with you.
I mean, I could just start firing, but
So anyway, I started blasting.
Good idea.
yeah.
So yes, they are currently having a wonderful discussion.
I peek my head up, and a couple of people are going to have a bad day.
Yeah.
Would that count for my unheld action? I know that sound.
Well, it's the case if I know I can't hold the spell, you can only do it for a round and then it's gone.
Yeah.
I've just got to let it loose. And it's like, this seems to be going on for a while. I don't think the situation's going to change much.
Yeah.
I guess this actually, what's 30? 20 feet? I can hit most of them, I think, right?
And yeah, it's the wizard and his three cronies.
Yeah, definitely the wizard.
All right. So who are we hitting with the fairy fire?
My cube.
I think it's most
If I
of
put
them.
it here,
That is terrible.
Ah, that's good initiative.
actually, what was that? Yeah, so actually, I should be able to get
Okay.
those 6.
All right. Let me get the initiative tracker going, and
Yeah.
then I
Oh,
shall.
I should roll initiative. Yes.
Yes, you should. And
Look at that.
oh, sorry, the thug is rolling to the wrong thing.
Yeah, we're doing pretty well.
Finally, I get to go on the same day as combat start.
Problem is, if we wind up in another combat, we're gonna roll like shit, and it's gonna really hurt.
Fury Whisper,
We only get a certain number of those, huh?
Captain. Go. Okay, so first I'll cover Heartens.
Well, let's see. If I have the top, then we'll let Nadrax's arrow go for the surprise factor.
I mean,
Not
I
that it
assume my
changes
count
much.
is hidden anyway, so
Yeah, doesn't change much.
We'll just roll Heartens first.
So it's the Fane and his three thugs. Con saves.
So these 3.
Yep. these
Okay.
three.
Okay. Con. And then.
But poor nerd.
Con.
Oh. Okay.
So, 24 damage. Yeah, oh, okay, it's let me roll up this, okay. And then Nadrax, who were we hitting?
the wizard.
The wizard?
Yes.
Okay. I saw the damage, I didn't see the roll.
The
wait,
roll
there
is
it
up
is.
there.
Okay.
Dot.
There we go, yeah, you did hit it, okay. The wizard is not having a grand time now. And then Fairy Fire, and it was on the 3, and then the Bandit Captain and the Thugs, right, Lou?
Yeah. So everybody kind of in the center, not the outside.
Yeah, okay.
It's a deck save.
Yep.
It's my DC. Oh, 14. Super good.
1,
Bad.
2, 3, 4.
Oh
That
god.
is so unlucky. Those rolls are nuts. They're at +0.
You got the two important people. You got a random thug, but the wizard. You got the wizard.
Yep. All right, so let me. For lit, let's see. Let's do that. Lit.
Just below half. Not terrible.
Oh wait, no. Only one of them hits. Okay, never mind. Yeah, the wizard's not having a grand time right now, guys. And there is a lot of wait, what is going on?
Oh, by the way, I think I might be going before the thugs. I have one dex.
Okay.
I just noticed we both have 16, and since they have 0, I have 1. That's a modifier.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'll
Well, it's
just
just-
manually.
Yeah, it's just because tiebreaker is non-NPC sheets.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then let me resort this to something. There we go. I just added a 0.5. So, top of the round. Harton.
I'd do it again. No.
Oh god.
Don't want to burn the spell slots. It's the beginning of the day, and hey, we might have to interrupt something else. Who knows? Let's see. Since we were just stomping around town, I won't have had the shield up, so I'll make use of a crossbow for a change of pace. I'll try to shoot the wizard. Does a 17 hit?
A 17 hits.
Wow, minimum damage.
He still is yelping and looks about ready to fall over. What is this treachery?
And we'll say there's a window around here.
Sure.
As I just move over to get away from anybody in a radius. That'll do it for. Well, I'll duck down out of sight. That'll do me.
Okay. Horik, you have heard lots of earth-shattering kabooms.
Okay. I'm
Hey,
going
Miles.
to block the doorway. Look in.
Just put your hands on it. Put a foot under the door.
I'm going to open the door to start with so you can see inside. See, the wizard isn't looking good.
Raider. Sorry.
And then make the wizard feel slightly worse. Magic missile, magic missile, magic missile.
I think that wizard is dead.
The wizard is dead.
Horik did it. Remember the guards, if they ask. Horik killed him.
But it was mentioned that you are allowed to kill him legally.
It wasn't stated.
No, I think he pretty much just stated, yeah, you could kill him. Anything else, Horik?
I'm just going to block the doorway so nobody can run out. I'm assuming you don't want anyone in there to leave alive.
The skinny halfling will block the door.
Yadix!
Also remember, it was the magic missiles that killed him. The shatter was a pre-existing condition.
Okay, so we're
The wizard is dead.
Yep.
yeah.
The wizard
wizards
is
are bad,
dead.
right?
Now I can tell the other guy, okay, so you stop killing people. All right, we're out of here.
Where was the window?
I mean, I just pick certain places, I guess.
Yeah.
You move 5 feet in one direction.
Okay, so I'm gonna move and stand on cargo to try to climb through this door, a window. Pick up a position over by these boxes.
Oh boy!
Oh, was that bad?
You're the only visible target right now.
I can fix that.
I know
Well,
you
no,
can fix it.
Lud popped out of the box.
Yeah, that's true. He was a jack in the box.
Bye, hello.
I could have cargo come in, like.
Where'd you get the hat from? Just put your face through one of the forgeries so you show where the face would be on it.
Oh god. Like one of those stupid things at the beach.
It's I, Laurel Silverhand. Oof.
Don't mind that I'm only 5 feet tall.
Sad.
Oh, you almost hit.
Sad.
Here's the question: who are you shooting?
Could have advantage.
Him? Okay.
No, he does not. He does not have advantage.
Oh,
He already pinged.
wait, are these guys the fairy fired ones?
Only this guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just that guy. There is still one though.
Yeah, I forgot about fairy fire. Can I do it? Can I redo that?
If you want to move it to that one, yeah, you can add it.
His fingers on the piece.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
No, she knows my brain doesn't work.
Yeah.
You'd also have to get your short range. Yeah, that guy's a little bit out of it.
I keep forgetting this thing has only 30 foot of range. So you are correct. I would have to shoot that one.
Well, for advantage. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to shoot beyond 30 feet. Not with my dice.
Okay.
And Kago is going to hold a clamp because I'm
Okay.
not going to have him dash. So if something does decide to get close to me, he will clamp it.
Lou, the wizard is dead.
That was quick.
That's the best way.
Yeah,
Particularly when it
that's
comes to wizards, yeah.
always geek the mage first.
As the geek of a mage steps out, ready to cast.
Alright, you stupid fucks. We're about to kill your leaders in 5 seconds, well, 6 seconds flat. Then, on the bandit captain, I'm going to be very mean. You're stupid.
That's my boy. It worked.
Oh, good damage, too.
I was about to say, yeah.
Well done.
He is very, very first he just kind of gives a little bit of a groan, and he just looks incredulous at you, Lou.
But then the
Mitch,
fear creeps up
I
his...
suggest you all leave.
My God, this is out incarnate.
But then the fear grip leeches up his spine.
And while I'm here, I'll say good shot, Gaddix, for a D6 inspiration.
And he
Yay.
wonders, why am I even afraid?
Sure, pass names around. Good work, Alex, who lives at Thrall Skull Manor. Business hours 8 to 6.
There's nobody in the basement though. Don't look there.
Bjorn!
Do any of you know how to feed a fish?
If you heard of Xanathar,
I'm gonna walk here, and then I'm gonna do my action charge attack, so I can get over here and try and club on this guy.
Okay.
There we go.
You hit.
There we go.
To be fair, he had to beat a 12. Do you have your modifier in there?
No, so it's +5 damage.
Okay.
22.
Bam!
Oof. He's not looking hot, Bjorn. He's looking objectively a little bit not happy.
He
with
might be
you.
vengeful.
Oh,
Yep.
oh, is there anything else in your turn? I forgot.
That was him, action
No.
and bonus.
Okay.
Come on,
Unless-
go!
Unless you want to
take on you all of
surge.
you. What?
Unless you want to surge.
Nah, I don't want to waste it on this guy.
As they all chant Geek the Mage.
good spells. I'm the worst mage. I just used my one good spell, and I'm pretty sure it didn't work.
Looking through the wall. So first one, Harton.
Are you sure I can't have those?
Neither of those, hit you, so you're good.
Yep.
And then
I'm
I think
lucky
I'm
he's
going down
only,
in one turn again.
I'm lucky he's only got to beat a 16.
Bjorn.
Yeah? Oh, the last one hit.
No, as a matter of fact, so it's a 4. So and they have advantage. They have pack tactics.
Oh dear.
So that's 3 hits.
That's 3 hits, including a crit.
Which is not that bad, but yeah.
Yeah, it's not
Someone's
that bad,
wishing he
thankfully.
surged now, isn't he?
Not really. Let's see.
Lou.
He only says that because I'm the one who has to fix him.
Lou.
It's not
I
his
think both of
resource.
these are gonna hit. Yeah.
Thugs are pretty interesting enemies.
Yep.
Hang on. I gotta figure out how much damage I just took. I'm not gonna hit math.
You took 8, 7, and 4. So 19.
All right.
Oh.
thank you.
And
So
Lou, does it?
that's 3 hits, right? Because they have advantage.
Yeah. Does 15
Well,
hit you?
guess what? What was what? 15? Yeah, my AC's 14. But
Oh.
guess what? One of those fucks is a Malgurn.
The
There's
one
no
after him
covering
isn't.
that.
I was about to say, so all of those hit.
Yeah, I have 1 health left. I just added
He
it
went
up.
from full to 1 health in a single turn of combat.
I think I'm gonna not play Bard anymore. I need a better fucking hit dice.
We-
I'm gonna have to multi-class just for HP.
I'm going to teach you medium armor. You're going to learn how to be protected.
I need-
Teach him
what do I-
shield. One of your
Nadrax,
magical secrets should be shield.
Nadrax, you saw somebody try to hit Harton through the window. You saw Bjorn have a bad day. Lou's having a worse day, and he looks like he's about ready to fall over.
You're more hearing Lou have a bad day. He's very vocal about how bad of a day he's having.
Go save my old... Please save my eldest, stupidest child.
I thought it would be cool.
No, you did well.
I'm not sure if I could get here by dropping down and running over.
You know, just fire an arrow.
I'm much
You
better.
could make it to the thug.
Hey, you got cunning action.
Yeah, you can make it to the thug.
Yeah, then I would get down here. Because my strength is much better than my dex.
You hit, thankfully.
Yeah. That's some damage.
That is enough damage. You run him through. Lou, you see Nadrex
Wonderful.
show up, and the next thing you see is a bit of a short sword sticking out of a guy's chest.
Was that the Malgurn or was the other one the Malgurn?
Doesn't matter.
You know what? We'll say that's the Malgurn. He was the
I
last one.
spit
that
on him and I
bumped you.
say, nobody kills me except everybody who's killed me. Haha.
Oh, there's
Thanks,
a lot of
Nadrex.
blood in that spit.
Yeah.
Wire chunks.
You spit just the moment Natrix tosses him aside and you spit on Natrix instead.
Yeah,
Why?
But
Why
he gets.
would you
I'm
do
bleeding.
that?
That's clearly blood. I bled on you.
He only
Clearly.
gets you on like the belt buckle.
Yeah, true. Especially if you're on stilts.
I am not on stilts for the purposes of this.
The bandit captain's so
Bjorn.
much worse than
Yeah.
the bandits.
I could not.
I take it the 23 hits you.
Yes.
Uzana!
All right.
You're hearing a lot of very pained sounds. Some of them are from the people inside. A lot of them seem to be from Lou, but that's normal.
All right. Is that relative to my position where I am?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, we snuck along beside to stay out of sight.
Okay.
There's a window across from where Gaddix is as well.
Oh, all right. Who's this gent?
That's our
It's
son.
Ah,
That's Squidly, yes.
it is, yes.
Who's this gent? Our child.
I had not seen his
uh,
icon.
Have you not? He's been in the tavern for ages.
No.
All three kids have them.
Do you see his name now?
Yes.
There you go.
As somebody who had their mother repeatedly ask who are you, it's not uncommon.
Oh, we've just opened up
Yeah,
some
'cause,
family trauma.
Because I'm used to the one that's in his character sheet, which is
Ah.
different from that one.
Yeah.
Mind you, in your
No,
case, what I've
I'm
done is
still
mainly just because you're
saying-
identical, isn't it?
We're twins, so
Yeah.
occasionally she has problems.
All right, I will move here. And then centered right here. There it is.
Looking down at our adopted child, and you are?
Where are your parents?
Who are you?
One makes it.
You can't be mine. I'm blue. You're red.
And then just switch to half. Okay.
The nun in
So
hiding
then-
takes notes.
Bloop.
Well, no, it just turns out he's the reverse. Harton has some purple in his
His
Oh,
family
wait, no, he's
history.
not actually dead. He's not
So-
actually dead. Never mind.
purple and blue somehow made red.
Oh, he's not actually dead?
No, he's not actually dead. I realized. You did not donk it, but you almost did.
All right, well, then he's also going to get pushed back 5 feet unless he makes a save.
Okay, and what's the
Power of the
save?
mind.
Yes. There it is.
It's a strength question mark.
Strength.
He does not go anywhere.
That's fine. That's my turn.
Harton.
God, that bandit leader token. Oh, I can't take it seriously.
Why?
A lot of things have happened.
Look at the headband. It looks so
I
just
know.
like
Yeah, it looks like someone MS painted it on.
It looks
Yeah.
fine in the normal art, though. It's just in the condensed form of the token. Just so vibrant. Well, let's see here. Tempting. I'll just bash the fucker.
Yep.
And then let's just look. It's gonna go. It's a shame that the fist doesn't count as a light weapon. Yeah, fuck it. I'll cast spiritual weapon on him. Get him from behind.
It hits, and yeah, he is looking like he's not happy with himself.
You've made some fucking mistakes, and luckily this is the end of those. That's my turn.
Ulrich!
If you keep sitting in that doorway, I'll fucking have you myself. Get in here.
Okay. Oh well. We're gonna unload another round of magic missiles at the bandit leader guy.
Okay.
Oh shit, they brought a wizard!
It's alright, he's a travel edition.
Well, this rolls.
Ow.
And you know what's worse? A fish, like, the proper rules intended bit is you roll once a magic missile and just do it 3 times.
Mm,
I know it's more fun to
Not as
roll it
much
3
fun.
times.
Yeah, I find it more fun to roll it 3 times. That's how I run things.
I'm sure that's how most people do it. It's just that was their intention. Weird.
Dice are fun to roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until they're not.
People like rolling. People like rolling dice.
Not using
That's the
yourself as an
Blood Bowl
example?
I like rolling dice.
Okay. I just don't like
Got
the
it.
result when they finish rolling.
Yeah. Sometimes I don't like the
I'm
result,
going
but I
on a
still like
limb
rolling it.
here. This could be
Make a cool
bad, but
sound.
I'm feeling it.
There really is something about the sound.
on every different kind of texture too, felt or just like a tabletop.
Or just in the hand against each other.
Now both Kago and I are getting advantage.
Don't know if I'll go through a mic.
Kago will strike first.
As I just rattled them up.
I need more juice.
You hit. And you kill.
Nice one.
Excellent.
We'll have to put Kago
Third
down
log?
now, but
Would
it was a
you?
nice attempt.
So now I will shoot. No, I'll shoot the fairy fire.
You talked a lot about this, Gaddock. You're not allowed to give him a taste for human flesh. You're not allowed to program that in.
Wait, this one doesn't hurt. So we'll go with this one.
I will point out the one next to. Oh yeah, you wouldn't have an advantage from either. Though.
He wouldn't have fairy fire, I think, at this point.
They don't have
No,
fairy
yeah,
fire.
he does not have fairy fire.
Well, it's a case of, Lou, do you want to roll 4 concentration checks?
I mean,
might as well.
I'm not so worried about
Yeah, you
this
might as well
one.
roll it. Yeah.
Oh no.
You almost did.
He is
Almost.
Halfway there almost?
Yeah, half.
Yeah.
And also flushed a 1, that's good.
Okay.
Yes.
On the injured one, right?
Yeah, on the injured one.
And you plink another one.
Trying to relieve.
Trying to relieve
Bjorn.
Bjorn, yes.
Yeah, brain. Yeah, I was like,
Too many guys on him. Gotta get those guys off, right?
And I'm gonna hold
Gotta
my
beat him
position.
off.
Gotta unload on those guys to get rid of them.
Lou, before you do anything. Where the frick is she? Thank you. Through the window.
Jesus.
Whoa! Well then,
What?
you received some assistance.
I love murder, thanks. Oh wait, you
You
can't
don't-
hear me?
She can hear you. Well, she can see your lips if you're talking.
She cannot see him from where they are, unfortunately. But it's your turn, Lou.
If you just yell loud enough.
There just happened to be a small bit of the wood that's just open enough for a knife to just step through.
Oh, she's at a window.
Well, of course. First step, get the fuck out.
In hindsight, it seems a stupid thing, but he'd hold his secret deals where there's lots of windows.
I'm just gonna run here.
Are you
Hide
sure?
behind this box. Where else am I gonna go?
Okay. You could vicious mockery.
Oh yeah, well, I'm gonna do that on my way over.
Yeah.
Because I teleported 30 feet away, so I can do it from there.
Mhm.
That's a spell and a cantrip. I need a fucking crossbow. But yes, as I'm running, I will say, "Fuck you, guy who hit me. I'm not going to kill you, but someone will."
You know what's funny?
Oh, wait. I thought, isn't it you can't do a spell and a cantrip?
No, you can do a... Well, he did a bonus action and a cantrip. That's what you can do.
You can't do a spell and then a bonus spell.
You can't...
Oh,
well,
yeah. There we go.
yeah.
I forgot.
If you do a bonus spell, you can only do a cantrip.
Yeah.
There
There
we
we
nice
go.
vision
So,
mockery.
Yeah.
and wisdom save.
Funnily enough, I just checked my bolts there. I've had this crossbow since I made the character. I am down 3 bolts now.
Also, on my way over. Actually, I used a bonus to spell. Never mind. I was gonna give an Ajax inspiration, but I can't.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I'll still say, good job with the stabbing. Good job.
I also forgot. Damn it. I should have done this instead.
Oh well.
Bjorn!
You still killed the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just gonna take a bit of a breather here.
Oh,
Wow.
a bit of a breather, yeah.
Well, it's also...
There's supposed to be
it's,
a plus to that.
yeah, it's 7.
Plus 4.
Yeah, I set a +4.
Yeah, so you've got 7 HP back. Yeah, it's plus your
I
fire
rolled it.
levels.
Yeah, that's 4.
Yeah.
And I rolled a d10.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got 7 HP back.
Yeah, why didn't it calculate the 4?
I don't know. I mean, I always
Think
put
weirder
in
things.
second wind and stuff like grit the teeth and all. It's pretty simple.
Because
I
I
mean,
put
you
it
have to
on.
manually
I
change
put,
it every level, though.
I put it on damage, but I guess maybe I should just put.
No, because that's just doing the D20 roll. I rolled a fucking D20 for that. That's the wrong one. Click the second wind.
Okay, yeah, that would.
Roll a D10 plus 4.
Oh wait, no, hang on. Let me try again. Just because I. There we go. 6.
It actually rolled worse than a d10 somehow.
It's alright. To be fair, that's expected. You're expected to roll worse on a D10 than a D20.
But with a 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Now I can actually try and hit the. Let's try and hit the bandit leader. So 13 hit him.
No.
Figured. All right. This time I'll action surge. And let's try hitting this time. There we go.
Yes.
Literally double.
17.
He is making very annoyed sounds.
He does have quite a bit of HP. Some
And,
vague memories of running Fendelver.
hang on. Let me just check something here.
I don't think I actually used them against you guys. I think I stripped down the red brands so they were just easily dealt with.
I'm just checking to see because if it actually mentioned that the runes is a bonus action.
Second wind a bonus action?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah.
But no, but I'm checking to see if runes is actually a bonus
Yeah.
action.
If it's
If it's
restraining
not, you
chains
can
and
do
shit.
it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you have now, anyway?
Well, I have these. I picked 2 runes and I can change them out.
Okay.
Right now I have the stone rune on. Because that's the one where you could cast a charm on someone. Oh, wait, no. In addition, when a creature you can see ends its turn within 30 feet of you, you can use your reaction to invoke the rune and force the creature to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh. Well, very conveniently, that's about to transpire.
Well, do you want to make
Martin!
eyes at someone? Yep.
Neither of those hit you, I don't
I'm
think.
free and breezy.
This one.
I guess you're technically also behind cover.
I wouldn't think it matters at this point. Like, he's leaning out the window.
Auric!
I'm just getting very lucky in the dice.
20 and a 17 hit?
Yep.
That's 10 damage to you. Bjorn!
Yeah, the guy in front of me. Let's see if I can charm him. Here's the.
That's
Set
at the end of his
14.
turn, though.
Oh, it's the end of the turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a hit.
I
Yeah.
yeah, I was supposed to say 18 hit.
So that's taking back what I just healed.
And then this one is very annoyed. He just got poked. Yeah. He smacks Nat. Comes on over to Nadrax. Yeah. Yeah, and yes. Harton, you can hear that. And she definitely sounds like that hurt her.
Thought she was mute.
Bad choice.
Oh, she can still scream.
She's not. Yeah, she can make sounds. She just can't talk. And a 17 hits Nadrax.
Yes, it does.
All right. So now, what's the roll you want for the stone rune for the guy in front of you? Right. What's the roll I need to make? Wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom.
Oh yeah, wisdom. You have to beat a 13. Oh, you just did.
Oh. Nadrax, the person who bonked Nat, is standing in front of you, and I think Harton's probably very mad at him right now.
Human.
Not.
You're
just
hearing
Harton.
you're hearing panicked Jinx noises outside.
All right. With the 2-weapon fighting, I can do the bonus attack first, right?
Nope.
No, you cannot.
You have to take the attack action first. But you can use
Alright.
the weapon you were going to use in your offhand first if you want. It's a case of
Yeah.
for using your cantrip, though, is a different matter.
I mean, it's more that I would try the bonus attack stab first to see if I hit with that before I attempt to grapple.
Nope, gotta be your action
No.
first.
Yeah.
Alright, then I use the attack action, do a grapple first.
I mean, he needs it.
Hopefully take him by the throat. And
Does a grapple count as an attack action?
it
Yeah.
replaces an
Okay.
attack. Yes.
Okay.
Which is why you can grapple twice when you have extra attack.
26 hits, and then that would be. Yeah, he-
And I am going to move the fucker away. Over here.
Move him to the side. I want a clear shot.
Yeah,
There you go.
somewhere where Harton can hit him.
Here we go.
Keep this one alive
Actually-
just for fun.
No.
I would put him rather here. So if there's any AoE stuff, Harton can hit both of those.
Bjorn's got that one. However, there is someone who has better AoEs than I.
I just gotta survive this guy first.
You'll be fine. Look,
No,
see?
because remember there's advantage on here.
Yeah, exactly. You're fine, right? You've got all that HP.
No, I'm dead.
23, 20, 19.
So when did you hit the ground?
I had 18 left.
So he put
Okay,
you
so
down
you
with
did
his
take all
third
of them.
hit. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very good.
At which point he casually steps over. Here to assist with Nadrax. He's glaring at you. Why don't you let that nice gent go, eh?
That fucker's about to fry.
Yeah, I heard it all before. Uzana, somebody bonked your daughter in the head with a mace.
Just a reminder, that's your daughter.
Yeah.
That's our other son as well.
I know that because I recognize the art.
Yes, he remembers the child that matters, the one that has education.
Yeah, Squidly just reminds her too much of Lou, so he's a blank spot.
Oh, that's hurtful.
Oh, that is fucking cold.
So I'm going to point out on my screen it hasn't showed me anything yet.
She hasn't done anything yet.
Okay.
No. Let's see. So I will follow Horik's example and cast Magic Missile. Hopefully being able to take out this one.
That'd be nice. I do have a spiritual weapon on him as well, so I can push him
Nope,
over
wait,
the edge.
I don't have Magical Missile.
Oh yeah. You do. You know what you do have? If you want something powerful. They've only got 12
Sure.
AC. You do have 2 guiding bolts.
That I do, but I'd kind of want to go after this one, and I'm pretty sure you want him.
I do. But
What's the
you're
range on
al-
Guiding Bolt?
but you're also the parent.
90 foot,
Mhm.
I think. Or is it 120 foot?
It's 120, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, yeah, it's 120.
What about on this one? Could he use a Guiding Bolt?
Everyone here could use one, especially at one on the ground.
All right, let's see.
Let's see.
What's the roll for the Guiding Bolt?
+8.
Damn.
Damn.
No, unfortunately.
Just remember, though, you're entitled to these sort of attacks as well. You are the other parent.
Mhm.
You're
It's just-
entitled to these things.
It's just that Uzana, as a Vidalcan, is very good at the poker face. So she's not as roaring and frothing as Harden would be. Unless she chooses.
She just has resting Vidalcan face.
Hurtin'.
Right, you get out of my way. Don't have fucking time for you. So just push aside.
So that would be.
Attack opportunity if he wants it.
Yep.
Don't fucking care.
Oof.
That's gonna be a level 2. God. Yeah, it's a bad roll.
Oof. You hear that kind of satisfying, absolute shriek of agony, and floop.
You fucking asshole. And also just wave my hand behind me for the spiritual weapon to attack the dude. For 15. 11.
Guess what?
Malgurned it?
Nope, yeah, anti-Malgurned it. Exactly.
He was so prepared for it.
Yeah, I was. So there you go, there's your dynamic moment. Hops in past him, ignores the attack, kills one dude, and then just after the fact.
Waves the weapon, places another.
Wipe
Like
that one
Batman
out.
punch to behind.
That's my turn.
Alright,
Sure.
Bjorn's on the ground and you have a thug in your face.
Well, hopefully. That's 2 hits, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Guess what? Well, before the bracer, you had anti-Malgurned it.
Nice.
I was really hoping it was going to be a Malgurn until the bracer.
That's what I was thinking. I
He
was like,
had exactly the correct amount, and then the bracer was, one
yeah,
over.
I was waiting for the. You would have Malgurned it, but the bracer's got your back. That would have been great.
Yeah, thugs are a fun enemy for this sort of thing, because they're low AC, but they put out a lot of damage.
Mhm.
Really? Do they?
Yes.
I don't
They
know,
also
could you
have
tell the
quite a
difference? You went down to a bugbear. I mean, they're such an easy A bad guy.
Thugs
The
also
bugbear did
have
so much
quite a
more
bit of
damage.
HP.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're fun to hit. Right, Bjorn?
Yeah.
I got him. Don't worry.
I would have had him, but you know.
Hey, you're busy. I can heal. I got this.
Yeah,
I'm a
that's my
helpful
turn.
bard.
Addicts. A lot of things have happened.
Yes.
Bjorn's gone to sleep. Maybe he needs coffee.
So
Only if you Irish it up immensely.
I pull out a little tripod. It waves a little green light on Bjorn. I'm trying to stabilize him.
I can heal. I was playing
Clear.
And
Just dives in
So
with a
that
syringe, and you just see his whole arm vanish through the
Gaddix
beard.
does that, and then Kago's gonna fight off the other guy and give him the clamps.
That hits. And what are you doing to Bjorn?
I'm just trying to stabilize him.
Well, you do remember that, like Lou can heal and stuff.
Oh, okay. In that case,
Yeah, you can shank this dude.
Violence.
no way for me to get advantage though. Rip.
It's only 12.
Yeah, I mean I don't take disadvantage from firing
only
my
11.
gun, so I'm gonna fire my gun in his face.
Damn.
I took crossbow expert just so I could do that.
Good.
Yeah.
I loved finding out in Savage Lands that sawn-offs could be used in close combat without penalty.
Unfortunately, I can't use my dag arm in close combat after making an attack with my gun yet.
Yeah, it's not a light weapon.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Your
That's why it's
gun's
a
a light
dagger.
weapon? No, your gun I'm talking about.
Oh, it didn't say anything about a light weapon in.
Okay.
Lou,
I'm just gonna slowly walk. Fucking.
It's just
shit.
the gun doesn't count as a hand crossbow.
I don't know how much blood I have, but I think this is it. Here, Bjorn, please wake up. Remember, I could have let you die with my secret, but you know my identity.
You just wake up to that face. How does that make you feel?
What are you pulling the mask out for?
It's the last thing I have to do before I leave this world.
Oh, shut up. You'll be fine.
I'm just gonna go sit in the corner.
As
I'll
he, sits
pat Bjorn on the head as I leave for a D6 inspiration.
as he sits in the middle of the floor. Just going to the
I
corner.
can't get any further.
Let's
The
go
kid's
raise a
crawling.
thumb.
There's an angry glare from Harden at the two of them.
Bjorn.
Okay. All right. Let's see if I can't deal with you. Stand still, both of you.
Careful, that one's Gags.
I think I got the right one.
And poof.
He's not a fanatic. He doesn't just roll into a general direction. That would be
Ooh.
amazing, though.
We can. There is the
Can we
mechanics
make
for.
a weapon? Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
we
like you
can.
spin with the hammer, but yeah.
Like I said, there is it's a cantrip or a low-level spell that summons insects and has a little roll table for direction you go in. So yeah, we could make fanatics.
Yeah.
Insect swarm, yes.
Yeah, we just use that mechanic for a bigger weapon.
No, we need to get. Yeah,
I'm
can
just
Mount
playing
Vern have
the
chain
field a
axe
little
then?
bit so that it's a little bit easier to.
Actually, I can only move to the paces, can't I?
Yep.
Because I stood up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Need to get yourself some
Damn
squat
dwarf
nimbleness
legs.
or some nice boots
Yep.
or some stilts.
Okay.
I mean, you still have your action then, right?
No, he just killed a guy.
Yep. Yeah,
Yeah.
just
Alright.
killed the guy.
Right.
I just killed the guy.
Right.
Kind of tired after
I
that. Need a
killed the
breather.
guy and I liked it.
What was the taste of, Rena?
Not gonna get into that.
Brains.
Nadrax. Nadrax, you're in front of the only living person that is not on your side.
Wasn't
Yeah.
chapstick, was it?
I got stabbed. I didn't like that. That's a 22 for him. And I
thank God I-
suppose the 12 misses.
And hit one creature adjacent to the target, take 3 damage. Good thing Bjorn wasn't standing next to him.
He chooses. It's the same as with Grace and all. He chooses
Right.
if he wants to use it.
Okay.
Guess what?
That's, yeah.
Yep. Guess what? You malgurned it.
And right before his turn.
Ah,
You malgurned it.
I believe that is one of the first times I've actually done that.
Fun club. We all hate it here.
Well, he's not got advantage this time, so I think only one hit, maybe two.
2 hits.
Okay.
I have AC 15.
Okay.
And that is... I'm at a chunky 4 HP.
Pretty good from over here.
I'm feeling confident about that CR5 today, Rena. Let's roll.
Yep, I'm feeling confident about this. Uzana!
Now these windows are open, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
To be
Then
fair,
I
one
can
heart
do
and
that.
went through might be too open at this point.
Oh, he's malgurned, so. Go.
Um,
Oh, we did it.
Test makes it. He's
That's a form of
resilient.
Malgurn.
yeah, because it's save or suck, right?
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Never
Yeah.
suck. All right.
Harton!
That's a good. All right.
Oh,
Wait, Uzana? You had something to do?
I was just gonna move him 5 feet, but it doesn't look like it matters much.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Give it a whirl.
All right. Pull him 5 feet towards me. Or well, I guess to the north.
It's a strength, if I recall.
Strength. Yep, he moves.
Yoink!
Set him up and knock him down.
He hits into as he's moving right into the fight.
Just charging forward with a fucking baseball swing.
That's a big
His-
splat.
His skull is no more.
It's all
Right towards the
there
kids.
over the pillar.
And Nadrax. A lot of it's over Nadrax.
In addition to loose blood spit.
It's clearly just blood. You can't prove that I hit any of that had any spit in there.
And then keeps momentum going to go round to his kid. Let's get a look at
She
you.
has blood pouring down the side of her head. She got bonked on the head.
Right, take a calm, deep breath, slow, deep breaths. There you go.
Yeah,
There you
that
go,
should
my wee
fix
one.
that.
I'm okay. And she says that telepathically.
Aye. Now, what did I say before?
Deepish kind of shrug.
You know fair well. Jinx would have reminded you. He's a good listener, that one.
Kind of a mean thing to say to a deaf girl.
He kind of shrugs. She said she could help.
She could have. I'm not disputing that. Yes, you're all very helpful at this time. In fact, without you, those three would have gotten stomped quite badly. And Hordic would have been fine. He was just eating his fucking roll outside. Could have been very nasty without your help, but I told you, if there was any hitches or problems, you were to come to us. Not to try and stab a guy in the neck.
I mean, Mr. Liu was almost dead.
That is not an abnormal situation, if I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Nadrax here had his back, as do the rest of us. It was welcome, and as I said, I know farewell you can help. It's just about the risk of it. That man
No.
could have clouded you a lot harder than that.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, the more reasonable thing would have been to throw the dagger. You do have a couple spare ones, if I remember right.
Yeah,
need
but
to
I
be-
got a good hit in.
You did. Like I said, I'm not disputing the fact you're helpful. I'm just saying you're still a wee bit fragile around massive meaty clubs like that fucker.
Okay.
Safe distance.
Now, come here, you.
Okay.
Obvious. Let's leave this
Have a-
horrible place of death. After you guys raid the pockets of the wizard.
Money. That'll make me feel better, right?
Well, also anything he might be doing, his status, if he's on any missives, you know, that sort of thing.
I want to raid the
Who's the-
bandit
Yeah.
captain's pockets.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
Captain
so-
too.
So I heard Lou was the first one that said bandit captain, yes?
I mean, Nadrax is
I mean,
standing
I
there.
wouldn't. I'm obviously slow on the
Yeah.
uptake. Nadrax has 4 times my HP. You could probably get there faster.
He has
No,
less
no.
limping to do.
Mm.
Yeah.
Give
I
me an
mean, once-
initiative.
Lou is rolling along the floor, leaving a blood trail like a snail.
Pretty much. Like,
Give me an initiative, Lou.
Ooh,
Nice.
one
Nadrax-
fucking die.
so close.
You get there first.
So I'll be like, right
And I
here, I
wasn't-
guess.
I wasn't even really dashing towards it.
It just amused me
Maybe
with the
just
ones
checking up.
that the ones who were sitting in ambush are ones who got completely fucking rocked.
Yeah.
Cool thing.
That checks out for how we play D&D.
Nadrax,
Do I get assistance from anyone?
Lou's there in spirit.
Yeah,
you
Gaddox will
open
assist.
his pocket. Give me an acrobatics.
No.
I'm glad it was you.
Gaddox
your dex
cannot
is that good.
assist. Good luck.
I think my dex is better than yours for that. Oh, it's twice as good.
Wow.
It's a 9. Actually, no. We'll say you get some advantage. Lou did say he was helping. You open the pocket, and the leathery snake comes whipping up and starts trying to climb up your sleeve, and you fling it across the room.
Let's be honest here. Up the trousers. It's a kangaroo snake.
It lands over here by Lou.
Ah!
You see something very peculiar once it lands on the ground. It just kind of curls and it bites the end of its tail and it just sits there.
Oh.
Trick, Nadrax. What the fuck is this?
I don't know.
Can we eat it?
I poke it with the end of my bow.
It doesn't move.
I can
Lou-
identify it.
I-
Give me like 10 minutes.
Can I
Well-
slowly reach out to it to pick it up?
The second you reach for it, it unfolds and it looks like it's ready to shoot up you again.
Okay.
Maybe it's got a
And the
command
second-
word.
The second you back away, it folds back up. It's the kind of making almost like a circle shape, but a little bent.
Okay. I mean, this does smell like magic.
What if Lou
Smells like
reaches
Team
for it?
Spirit.
Actually,
Lou, give me an acrobatics.
it's how Fae and wizards prevent masturbation.
Oh, is Gaddox helping me now?
Lou, the snake
I don't know if I can.
goes swirling on up your arm. It goes swirling on up your neck.
For
And
fuck's
then
sake.
it goes up to your head. And as it does so, you notice that the snake, you're trying to, fling it off. You are epically failing to grab it, which does not surprise me considering you have
Yeah.
head. You see over your left eye the snake head coming over, and it stops and it rests against your eye. Everybody else, you see the tail swings around Lou's head, and it bites a hold of its own tail, and it just sits there.
Oh, Jarlax was gonna fucking love this.
I
This is
don't get
Gaddox
it.
shock face.
Is it trying to strangle him?
Yeah, I'm waiting. Gaddox is waiting for it to like cinch up around Lou's head.
Gone to the wrong
I
spot. I
just
should have
can't
just
see out of
covered
one
his
of my
mouth.
eyes.
It's just blocking one of his eyes.
Ah,
It's
I
just
got
an eye
Remember, was
patch.
it-
It's acting like an eye patch.
One with
No.
teeth.
Yeah.
Gag, shit it off.
Surely you all understand that I have to prank Jarlaxa with this before I give it to
Want me
anyone.
to shoot
No,
it off?
I shoot it off. As
No,
he
good.
brings over his musket.
Well, it doesn't seem to be a threat, so
It's okay,
let's
there's
search
no
pockets.
bullet in, it's just pure gunpowder.
Do I hit?
Hang the fuck on. Did you fucking hear the shit he said there? This snake sitting against my eye does not seem to be a threat.
Well, it's mostly about searching his pockets. You missed the important half of what I said.
Right,
It's just
let's...
chilling there.
That dragon was a joke, by the way.
Yeah.
But I would have hit it. I would have hit it.
Lou, you don't really feel like, you normally you'd be like, wow, I'm not seeing out of one eye. It doesn't seem like it's really affecting you like you thought it would.
I'm gonna just identify this real quick.
Rather than hang around for 10 minutes in a warehouse where we just murdered a whole heap of people, should we get leaving?
It's alright, we can just say we're on official
After-
Lords Alliance business.
Also,
Okay.
Yeah.
who was looking? Horik, you mentioned you were looking in the wizard.
I was
Go on.
very carefully
Go
check
on.
the body,
I will
not
assist
touching the
Horik.
weapon.
I will assist Horik as he investigates the wizard.
What are you so nervous
From
about?
afar.
Go for it, come on.
I'm sure he wasn't evil.
Alright, next Lord of Water.
It's just
Give
a
me an
wizard.
investigation.
It's amazing just how the spirit seems to go out of him for some reason.
It was just a snake.
Horik, you find his spell book. You also find a very peculiar brooch that he's using to keep his cloak fastened. Seems to be a very interesting flower shape.
Okay, is the cloak looking any good?
No, the cloak's about average. I mean, it's not a particularly amazing cloak. However,
Alright.
the brooch seems to have 5 separate gems in some of the petals. The petals also don't seem affixed.
Okay, I'm going to carefully take the cloak off and wrap the brooch up in the cloak, so I'm not actually going to touch the brooch at all.
Okay, you do so.
And now I'm looking at the weapon, because
Oh no,
That
it's the
thing-
spell book.
didn't he have a weapon as well?
No, you,
He's a
you never
wizard.
saw what the mage did. The mage
Back
did
in
not
the
even
first
do a
turn.
damn thing. Yeah, he went boom.
Okay, I have a spell book. I think I know somebody who may be interested in that. Does he have any money?
He had 3 silver.
I was about to say he went to work for a criminal organization. I don't imagine he had a lot of money.
I mean, he could afford the 5 bucks, I believe it was.
Yeah, but
5.
that's probably what he spent the rest of his money on.
Yeah. We still should investigate his room.
Is this the? I thought this was the wizard who was talking to himself, but
No, that's a big lad with a big axe over in the yawning portal.
Okay.
Completely different.
Yeah.
okay.
Maybe you
Fair
need
enough.
another sweet roll. We'll get you another sweet roll.
I assume that Uzana's handed the spell book, yes?
And I'm guessing the magical brooch as well.
Well, don't go so assumptive. I mean, the rest of us can read. I'm sure we can if we work together.
Also,
yeah, it goes the
who knows
wizard.
what traps on the spell book?
Well, it's also she's the only one who can make any use of it.
Inside of the spell book, this are the spells Detect Magic, Mage Armor, Magic Missile, Shield, Misty Step, Suggestion, Counter Spell, Fireball, Fly, and Greater Invisibility.
Ooh, there's a
Holy
couple of really good ones
shit.
here.
That's a
You
solid
killed
spell book.
Cornelius.
Good thing he died quickly.
Yeah.
He had more than that, but I cut it down.
Betty's wishing he used shield, huh?
He did use shield. Once.
And then somebody
Anyways.
lighted him up with magic missile, and that didn't
Well,
help.
that's the thing. The magic missile, shield makes you immune to magic missile.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't help. All right.
Wait, wasn't it the magic missile that killed him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, why did the shield not work then?
No, it was before.
Okay.
But, anyways,
I mean, if he's surprised, what I assume he was, he wouldn't have had a reaction for shield either.
Well, he's dead.
yeah, he's dead. It don't matter.
Go home
Yeah.
and have a short rest.
Yes, this definitely looks, as there's blood just pissing out of you, this is definitely a short rest thing.
I mean, I didn't use any spell slots, so I'm good to go, man.
I used a lot, but luckily with a Puddle of Power, I get back one.
I was about to say, So were you going to sit there and identify in there, or were you going home and identify?
Do it at home.
Honestly, we
Word
might as
around
well
town
stay.
looked pretty cool first.
I mean, we might as well inform the guard.
Oh, there will be bodies here. Somebody
After
will
we
find them
check
eventually.
after we check the wizard's room.
Okay.
I'd
But I'm
say.
just saying, in this case, you lads might want to get your breath back.
So we can wait for the guards while yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not like the guards will be coming immediately or anything like that. We might get a chance to get your breath back first, and then we'll just head on round, inform them casually it's a Lord's Alliance business sort of thing. You get to say that sort of shit. You've got your badges, eh?
I thought I only had one for the Harpers.
Yeah, the Lord. He does not have a badge for the Lord's Alliance.
Yeah, Myrtle vouch for you in prison. It's fine.
Great.
This is for Jalister.
Yeah, I know. He's intentionally getting it wrong.
Oh, okay.
Because it's the case of, oh, don't worry, Myrtle vouch for you in prison, which will complicate things. Jalaslar wonder, what are these fucking signatures doing again? Who's poaching from me? Just be lucky Davil doesn't go and visit you too.
No, Dabble will be in the cell next to him. Still. Hello there.
You're still not sure if I'm lying, are you? Well, look, I'm doing the time, so I must have done the crime.
So if
Did a
you
lot of
all are
crime.
taking
I do
a
it for
short
you.
Rest here.
Yeah, I think here is fine to just do a quick short rest.
Yeah, can I also get an identify in?
Yeah, I'll let you get the identifier.
And Gaddix will hop into
do
his
you want to
nap
do it
hole
on
that's
both
in
of them or just the
Chicago.
In which case, I crunch a channel divinity that I get back.
I'll identify all this shit that we got.
Okay. Lou, you are currently wearing the snake eye patch, which gives you poison resistance, and you get blind sight up to 5 foot. You also do not get disadvantage you would normally get for having a blocked eye.
Does this help with my sunlight sensitivity?
No.
Well, it would give you the blind sight up to 5 foot, so theoretically, if you're fighting in daylight and you're
Just close
stabbing
your
somebody-
eyes.
Just close. Oh my god, that's actually how it would work.
Yeah. If you close your eyes, you would not be at disadvantage in melee.
That's
But-
fucking awesome.
However,
Great. I
keep,
love that item.
keep this in mind, however, anyone with a bow or a crossbow would have advantage to hit you. Or range spells, keep that bit in mind.
Wait, why does that?
I will point out.
Because he can't see the
Close his
shots
eyes.
coming.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't cover against. Okay.
You can see them right before they hit.
It's a little too late.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
He
with the right
could
reaction spell,
theoretically-
with the right reaction spell, it wouldn't be too late. Actually,
Theoretically, he could close his eyes and then open his eyes. I don't think blinking takes a round.
Nah, it's a full action.
and bonus also.
You've got to
And your
will
reaction.
your. It's the fact you're having to fight against your own mentality because you're having to forcibly close your eyes while someone's waving a knife in your face.
But Lou, you really like the next item. 'Cause as
I like
you're
this one pretty well.
identifying it, yeah, it's a pretty nifty one. It also scares the pants off of people when you gotta put it on. This one, even when you go to identify it, you notice when you pick it up, you can lightly spin the petals of the flower. There's even one up at the top that seems like you can just slide it down and it goes into the rotation. 5 of the petals hold a stone. One is a purple garnet, one is a red garnet, one is a green garnet, one is a pink garnet, and another one is a yellow garnet. And the magic comes from the gems themselves. Whenever you slot one of the flower petals that has a gem color into it, it will give you 1 of 5 cents, and it works effectively as magical cologne. Your choices are lavender for the purple, the green is a spring forest scent, the red is apple, the pink is a rose scent, and the yellow is cinnamon bun.
Otherwise known as new car.
Or I could try out this cinnamon bun really quick. Tell me how authentic it is.
This sounds like a dangerous piece of apparel.
It smells delectable.
He'll be able to convince you to go anywhere with him.
He smells delicious.
Oh no.
That's not the word I would use.
If we say Uzana's the one doing the identify, because you've got that as well, don't you?
Yes, I do.
And that
We
means
can both
Lou
do one
could
each.
play a tune so everyone gets an extra D6 for Song of Rest.
Or- True. Which I think we're gonna need, some of us.
Yeah, it might be useful for you as well.
Yeah. Cheering myself up with a little bit of fucking tunes as I'm bleeding out. So yeah, everybody else can roll the d6 for their hit dice. Ooh, that's a bad start.
Wow.
Wait, you say hit dice.
Wow.
Whoa!
Wow.
Whoa, dude!
Wow! Wow!
Maybe you're
Nadrax.
not good for another battle.
Nadrax. Nadrax.
Well,
Nadrax.
what he said was you can roll an extra D6 if you have rolled hit dice.
Yeah. Alright.
So Bjorn, if you
I
want
needed that one.
Yeah, I rolled a d6. I got
That's
a
a
5.
4.
I'm good to
Oh,
go.
Yeah, I'm on.
I'm fine. How about you,
Nadrax.
Gaddix?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Uzi, you walking it off?
Like is doing fine too.
I have spent all my hit dice. I'm still not at full HP.
Wonder why.
Is it? I didn't realize your con was that bad.
It's 14.
What's your max HP right now?
24.
Fucking Christ. How has Lou fallen down more than you?
Wait. Also, you have less HP than me.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what he was commenting
And his
on.
AC is 1 higher.
Yeah.
To be fair, Nadrax is usually always trying to stay out of combat as much as possible and take pot shots.
Yeah, he's just been in melee a little bit less.
And Lou needs the spotlight.
Yeah.
I did a cool thing this fight.
You did cool things most fights. Like, you remember how you fell down? That was really convincing. We
I'm
thought
just
you were
an actor,
fucking dead.
you know?
It sounded like it.
You did stop breathing for a few minutes there.
All right, crew. So what are you going to do now?
Now we leave.
Can I keep this eye patch, guys? We can all use the perfume.
I'm not saying a word. You can... Actually, there might be an issue if you decide to wear that all the time, come to think of it.
It's up for combat.
I'm just not sure if you should be known as a guy who wears an eye patch all the time.
And a
There's no other drow that
ridiculously
do that.
plumed hat.
Oh, I'm gonna prank him so hard. But it's
For once,
okay,
Jarlaxle's going to act like a father when he just says, "Take those off right now. You
Here's
are
what I'm
not
gonna do.
leaving this spot like that, young man."
Everybody gather around. Just a secret. I want you all to know, though, that I am Art Incarnate, and
We
you'll
know.
know when I'm Art Incarnate by if I'm wearing this eye patch.
We knew.
Yes, but now you know I have a secret mask that only you guys know,
Mm-hmm.
because we're all friends.
Are we?
We're all business owners. We kind of have to be friends.
I don't think I get to rate you as friends. You're my fucking kid's elder sibling somehow.
But I'm older than all of you, mostly except for Bjorn.
I know, that's the confusing part.
Wait, how old is Bjorn?
I think he was. Let's see. How old did I make him? Did I even write it down?
Probably like a century at least.
I didn't. I think he was like 70 or 80.
Oh, then he might be younger than...
He
Lou
might be
the
younger than
oldest
Lou.
member of the party.
Birthday. They actually might have the same birthday. Have they ever checked?
And Uzana hasn't gone past her first century yet, right?
Nope.
So Lou is the oldest
Lou's
member of
the
the
oldest member of the party.
This just shows how worthless elves are.
Yeah. I only played it so I could get Fog Cloud. And also be a fraud. That was
So we leave the
No.
warehouse, we inform some guards about the fracas that went on, how it's Lord's Alliance business, shit like that there. Just so there's
And
not
they-
just so there's not a newspaper story about massacre in the warehouse, no sight or clues.
They do thank you. Where are y'all going?
And then we go steal from his room.
Yeah. To the wizard's room.
Okay. You do know where that is.
And along this travel, Nat's feet have not touched the floor.
I am
She's
making
okay
sure
with this.
I am making sure I have the spells copied down correctly.
It'll be a while before you get them into your own book, Will.
True, but I had to look up the NPC to go see what he had and then compare.
Mhm.
You
So
just
I think
basically,
I got the right one.
yeah, you basically just got all the offensive wizard options.
Mhm.
It's a shame you can't do that with clerics. Maybe some rosary beads or something, you know. Spruce up the old spell list.
Why? You know them all.
I know, but I could use more spell slots to cover all this lot. Don't forget, you guys will only get half of your hit dice back on a long rest. So Nadrax is shit out for short rests in the future.
Yeah. I have rolled better.
So, speaking of, you all do get to the tavern. Are you all just trying to walk upstairs to where his room is?
Maybe. Let's see.
Did we get the key from his body?
There is a key, yes.
There we
I
go.
will disguise as one of his thugs. Before I go up.
There you go, you get disguise self, yeah.
In which case, then you will not be questioned when you go up there.
Actually, I would like to have Usana with me to see if there are any magical traps up there I should be aware of. Because for some reason, arcane tricksters can't learn that.
Right, so love, put your hood up. Now bring a bit more hair in front of your face and try to hunch a little bit and try to look as suspicious as possible. That should be just the right sort of milk that goes into his room with a guard.
All right.
I want you to look like you've got illicit goods right under your dress. Spot on. You're doing it well. Don't make eye contact with him.
And if you do make eye contact, make sure to sneer.
You know sneering, right? It's just whenever Bjorn's face makes whenever someone offers him wine instead of ale.
Which type of wine?
Usually red, actually. He's very partial to a nice white or a rosé, eh?
Elf wine, mainly.
But you get up to the door. Are you trying to detect the magic?
Yep, sure.
There is something on the door.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
It is something that you have a feeling that will hurt very, very badly if it goes off.
Oh. Hmm. Uh, hmm. I
Okay.
believe that is probably from the proprietor.
I don't know,
The proprietor does not look like somebody who knows any magic.
Well, it's a case of, you can look down the hall and see, do the other doors light up?
Oh, do they?
No.
Yeah,
All
this-
right. We should report this to the owner, because I don't think they would allow this.
Not before we check the inside out, unless we can. Do you think it would make sense to do this under the guise of Lord's Alliance?
You could always skirt outside and see if the window is trapped.
Yeah.
You also have a key, which probably disarms it.
No, that would just work on the room.
No.
Case
The
of, like,
things that explode are usually tuned to people.
he probably has a disarming word or phrase.
Or
just
has
dispels
just set it, or just has set the trigger to someone who isn't him. But yeah, checking if there's a window outside next. It is.
Yeah, you could go around the edge to the window.
Is the window glowing?
The window is not glowing.
Yep, window looks fine.
Yeah, then I would attempt to go into the window.
You find-
when no one is watching,
Oh, yeah.
hopefully.
Also be
Inside the
invisible.
room, it's a rather grody room.
Mhm.
Yet there is a chest. There's a, dresser, drawer, all that kind of fun jazz. Give me an investigation.
Mhm. Mhm. I can't roll today.
You do manage to find yourself some 70 gold. That's about all that's
Okay.
interesting. It's
Do we
personal
have
effects.
a party inventory thing? Party inventory here.
Yep.
70 gold it was?
70.
70.
Personally, I just take all the gold I find.
Yeah, there you go.
I will add that to the party inventory. So we have 690 gold. I would also let down a rope for Usana to come in and check out if she finds any magic items inside.
All right.
You do not.
Would you like to
Other
check
than the
if I
door.
missed something?
Yep, certainly.
Perhaps.
I don't know why they never keep their rooms clean. Nope, not much better.
Nope. Nothing of interest.
I mean, if Lou's outside, he can shout up an inspiration if that would help. You can find a thing that clearly isn't there.
You can loot his room faster?
Do you want his head up there? Maybe that'll help.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
You're good.
All right. Then we head back down. And we should report that to the guard, including the
Trapdoor.
thing about
Aye, obviously. If the owner tries to fucking rent the room out.
the boom rune.
Now we've got two things to report. You've got Jalasser to find, probably at the Yawning Portal, possibly. We've also got a chip in our little bit of a Blackstaff to see if we can advance our investigation extra step. We might have to finally get more direct with him. Oh, and you could also
And I'd
get
say
paid
I
at the Yawning
earned my
Portal, come to
15
think of
gold.
it. Yeah.
I figured we could go down there, get paid, see if he starts walking off anywhere. If you want to scamper up to Blackstaff and report
Well, you're
in,
get-
we can keep it.
Well, you're getting your 60 gold eye, so we'll take the one that was in his pocket. Better split.
Hey,
I almost died.
Better split.
almost is the important part.
You did
You're-
die.
Bjorn almost... Well, he didn't die. Doesn't have enough of a soul to actually die.
I guess they turn into rocks when they die? I don't know.
No, not rocks. That's a Goliath or a stone or a giant. No, he gets rendered down to his base alloys. He just falls apart into several well-shaped ingots. I look at his eyes. I don't know if he's playing along or if he genuinely believes the shit I'm saying here.
I don't, but it's just amusing what a creative imagination you younger people have.
Alright, well, I'm taking the piss. He's actually putting forth his ideas.
And I'm not young at all. Haha.
That's
Pig-
the worrying
pig
part,
squeak.
lad.
Like, I was gonna ask what the fuck you were doing, but then I know you're raised by halflings, so this is like a weekend after all those decades.
Yeah. Fun weekend.
I-
I mean, it's good. Lots of murder.
For the Yawning Portal crew. Arrange yourselves.
Where's my fucking money?
Alright, calm
Not after
down.
you got hit like asthma. Where's my fucking money?
Well,
Oh,
Marine.
you're back.
Hey, job done. Got a little bit hairy in there, but I'll can tell you, he's not going to cause any more trouble in the future.
Well, that's
Nor will his friends.
perfect. Oh, and he had friends. That's even better. And he doles out your 15.
I'm rich. All it cost was blood. This is literally blood money.
I was about to say, some of you aren't looking so good.
Got a bit off, but
We've had worse.
nay.
No doubt. Well,
Yeah, I've
if
been
you
dropped
ever...
in one hit before. You believe that?
Well, it happens sometimes. Well, I'll tell you what, if you ever want any more work, don't be afraid to hit me up. I'm sure I can find other stuff up your alley.
I'll take a small vacation, but thank you.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Well, you always know where to find me.
Boozing.
Isn't this far easier and far more lucrative than crawling down into Undermountain?
I
No.
look at Lou. I wouldn't
No.
call that exactly easy.
It was actually kind of rough for two of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be better actually to go down to Undermountain. This was extremely painful.
Yes, it was.
Oh, you don't want to know what's down there.
I don't want to know what's up here, man.
Oh, trust me, if you didn't like what
People
was up
suck.
here, down there is worse.
It's actually a good phrase from a drow. I don't want to know what's up here.
Yeah, the first in character thing he's ever said.
Well, I think we gotta go home with our hard-earned money, but if we're looking for work, we know who to head up, so take care, Maloon.
And you as well. Don't be strangers.
I'll be back.
And you do notice Jailister is sitting in his corner as usual.
Lou walks out of the yawning portal and sneaks back in through a window, slithering like a snake, wearing a new hat.
It's the same hat, but a different color.
Like, despite being the most obvious drow ever, he makes sure to turn his jacket inside out so it looks different.
Oh, yes, Lou, do you return to Jailister?
I'll tell him I did the thing that I did.
Oh, you handled it.
Oh god, yeah.
Are you okay, friend?
I didn't know I had that much blood inside me, and it wasn't inside me for a while there, man. Anyway, job's done.
Well, we thank you.
It's nothing. I stole his shit. It's fine. He's dead.
Okay, I'm going to report it, and then don't be surprised if I swing by your place tomorrow. There's something I did want to discuss.
Oh, that's good. You know, we got an open door. People come by all the time.
Okay. Go
We
get
can't
some
stop
rest,
them.
friend. He pats your shoulder.
Yes.
Please, do get rest. You look like you need it.
It was good to see you, man. Thanks for the job. Yeah. I'm gonna get a drink.
Go get some rest.
We have a bar at home.
I don't know where that is anymore. I forgot. The bugbear thing really messed me up, man.
It's a good thing you have 3 babysitters.
I just like how Jalister is probably looking at you as if, I can't wait to, put this Lou boy higher up in the ranks when he sees, oh god, what's wrong with him? I am so concerned. Did I send a child out to do this?
Oh well, he got it done.
He got it done.
He got it done.
He did, yes. This means he can send you on something even more dangerous.
This
The
time
rest
alone.
of you.
The
You're
blacksmith.
going to see the Blackstaff.
Yes.
You are ushered over to the Blackstaff.
Okay.
I hear you have some news for me?
Aye, we've advanced our investigation a wee bit, and we need some finer details if we're to push it a little bit further. So, we have it on good source and a little bit of observation. Each morning, most mornings, Maloon has an argument with his weapon Azure Edge, which apparently is an intelligent weapon. He's demanding that it serve him and not refuse his demands.
She looks very confused at this.
Do you know about the weapon?
I do, yes. Why would he have to argue with it?
That's a good question. I was wondering, is it the type of thing where we'd be able to actually, I can't believe I'm saying this, ask the axe? Would we be able to ask it some questions?
Accent some questions. yes.
Theoretically, if you could get a hold of it,
Well, it's not a case of I need to be attuned first to hear it, eh?
you would have to be attuned, and it would have to want to be attuned. If he's arguing with it, so the weapon is sentient, yes. If he's arguing with it, that would mean that the weapon no longer wants to work with him anymore. That would be him having to actually dominate the weapon into his service. That doesn't make any sense.
Weren't that type
He's
of lad
been-
at all.
No, he's been carrying that weapon for a very long time, and he serves Waterdeep quite faithfully. There's no reason why the weapon would want to argue with him.
Yeah, that is odd.
I mean, could it be dominated somehow?
Oh, you're not there.
Oh,
But I have
why
a
not
point.
invite it to the
Paid,
black stuff?
dude.
Well, the point is, yes, like
Oh.
he's exerting his will over it, and that's why it's still working for him. But it has to be
Yeah, 'cause-
like a mental, powerful act of will.
Because you're at the yawning portal right now. But
All
Yeah.
right.
so yes, he's having to effectively assert himself as the. Something has gone wrong.
Aye.
Indeed.
I'm still, like, at the moment, it just seems like he's changed allegiances, but I'm still not going to rule out, compulsion or any kind, like, maybe not a charm effect, but something nefarious is going on with his thoughts.
There's no way that Maloon would just flip like that, particularly so quickly.
And there's-
He's a good man. I know him.
There's not really
He's a
any
friend of mine.
There's not really any authority you or the Lord's Alliance or such could not inflict on him, but compel on him.
Oh, we could. So, do we have any idea what's going on? I suppose potentially a magical effect.
It's just the fact that with the Ilfids, those lot. I mean, alright, I saw one of them as a case of there might be more on the boat potentially. It's a case of there's a few wee places I've seen, or a few individuals and such where mental compulsion just seems to come to them, Like, it's a bit different from magic. It's in a strange, unquantifiable way. Like, we dealt with these sea hags and all on Underwater Route in the case of they had that sort of... Like, it's a bit more powerful than a charming effect. So something under Mountain might have come across him.
Hmm.
But whatever it is working with the Xanathar.
It is?
Well, at the least, he's doing work, he's offering jobs for him, for that organization.
How do you know this?
Well, we've had a few helpful observations on him. So we've had, like, one of the bar staff has been quite helpful and just, eavesdropping now and again the conversation he's got. So he's very much, it's very much insistent that don't ever, he's trying to make sure no one goes down under mountain. Instead, here's a more lucrative and easier job opportunity. But it usually involves things like, a few of my mates did it just to pose on it to see if we could get any more details out of him, but he didn't go with him. Was the hobble a Zent operation. So on the bright side, we did good, under the guise of doing evil.
I do have a question.
Aye.
Do any of you have the ability to cast Detect Good and Evil?
I believe I do.
I point at Harton.
I just don't have
That
it right
mu-
now.
That might be worth a shot on potentially another day. See if anything's going on with that potentially?
Potentially.
Well, he wasn't glowing himself, but his weapon was.
Well, that was with magic, though.
True.
And whatever compulsion is might not show up as a lingering magical effect. But, I mean, he shouldn't even show up with that.
That's what I'm concerned about.
Ah, true, true.
I'm more thinking of our previous conversation.
Aye.
Potentially, anybody have access to potentially protection from good and evil?
Raises his hand again. Gee, these wizards really need a cleric in their midst.
Potentially tomorrow, if you could.
I'll feel it out with detect and then have a go at it. It's kind
I
of
would appreciate it.
going to cause a wee bit of a scene. Am I able to inform Durnan about it beforehand, just in case?
I'll have a conversation with him, yes.
Thank you. Don't want to cause too much of a scene in this bar. Some might think that we're trying to sabotage his business, what with being proud, obvious competitors. That's a joke.
I was about to say, Durnan's not an idiot. He's been around long enough.
We've also got a wee piddly bar. It's cozy, but it's nothing compared to the Young Portal at this rate.
It's making the news.
A little too frequently.
Yeah, but it is
Right.
good for business.
Try to keep the bugbears out, eh?
Aye, that was the intent. Poor Lou. They really cracked him on. But aye, so just wanted to update you on this since we have to, escalate this a bit further.
I will loop Durnham into the equation.
Thanks much,
Thank
Lee.
you.
And do know that if you can figure out exactly what's going on, to be fair, you've already done everything that you've needed to do, but if you...
I want to finish this one up.
Yes. I have something that might be useful if you succeed.
Excellent.
Mhm.
So I'll let Durnham know, and please do keep me posted.
Hey, have a good evening.
You as well.
And off we trot. That probably
You think
annoyed
we
at this
should-
point, but she still has not walked yet. Aye, what were you saying, Newsy?
Well, do you think we should get a treat for the kids?
I don't know.
Yeah?
I don't know. These two were fantastic. Well, all three were fantastic scouts, but this one went and tried to stab a man to help out Lou, which was very useful, but put herself at great risk and got herself a wee dent in the head. So,
I had to help Mr. Lou.
yes.
And you did.
Unfortunately, that is a statement we've all had to say to ourselves. We do have to help him.
And I provide a D6 inspiration 3 times a day.
And I didn't get seriously injured.
No, I'm
You
not
still got injured, though.
I'm not convinced by
Yeah.
that at all. That were a right clout. So yes, I
hurt
suppose,
so.
especially with the blood this one lost, we'll have to get them something to make up for it. Come on, let's go get you as a treat or two.
Yay!
At Uzi's recommendation.
Who's this recommendation? Ah, look, a healthy vegetable stand.
Raw carrot filled with sugar. Sweeter than any confectionery.
But
No, they get
After
a
the
treat. They
sweets.
did good.
They did. They kept those 4 alive.
They did all they could. When you all get home, do you share your details?
Yes.
Yes. Even with the doppelganger. And also, I bring down to the basement some candied mushrooms.
Oh,
Thank you, sir.
I was drinking coffee when you
You're-
said that,
you're
and now it don't
Raphael?
taste right.
Hi, I'm Raphael.
Oh, right. Thank you.
Just thought you need a little change of pace. Sorry about your current entrapment, but you know.
The Xanathar will find me.
He
You will
will.
regret this. I
Aye.
am telling him everything about you.
He's probably listening.
He is. Yes.
Nice hat.
Thank you.
As
I made it myself.
As I go upstairs.
Literally, I made it. He
Yeah.
says I made it myself.
I know. But he's just
Very
trying to
good.
distract him with just nice hat.
Soon enough, the Stockholm syndrome will start settle in.
Please,
Something
please.
had a heart in space.
It's the Helsinki syndrome. Come on.
What?
I thought it got renamed. Wasn't it? Is it not now the Helsinki syndrome?
How would it be the Helsinki syndrome?
Because that place is hell. Why would you live there?
Like, it was made due to an event that happened during a bank robbery
know.
in Stockholm.
No, I don't think it's been renamed.
Different thing.
As I then Google it and it says, in popular
oh,
usage,
yeah.
Helsinki syndrome has come to mean a mental condition whereby someone is unable to distinguish between the countries of Sweden and
No.
Finland.
No. It's been changed to Stockholm syndrome. Wait, no, they're two different syndromes actually.
Yeah. Weird. I could have sworn it came up, it used to come up a few times where it got swapped out. Oh well.
So no, you're suffering from the Helsinki syndrome.
Apparently.
I just found out.
One of its quoted victims is Richard Hammond.
One of it is intentional, the other is deliberate.
Yeah.
Or is this?
But anyway. We're generating goodwill with our hostage, I'm sure.
Totally. Your bar is hopping tonight, guys.
Yep. I'm sure.
The children asked if they could go upstairs and take the night off, considering Nat is still a little bit not so quite happy with her headache.
I don't know. I was going to have you do double shifts with no pay or home and extra homework, but sure, you can have a night off. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Now, however, you have to take Balin up with you, and he must be tired before he goes to bed.
Okay. You have 3 very excited children.
Yep.
I was going to send the familiar up with them.
Oh, you can do that as well.
Okay. And so I will.
I
I've
just
also named the familiar.
What have you called
I
it?
What
named
is the
it
familiar?
Marshmallow.
Oh,
Marshmallow.
I'm setting up the familiar so you can have fun with it. It is not at all because it also works as a CCT camera on you.
it's not at all the best informant I have on what you do.
The living baby cam.
Guys, it's a great night. Pretty chill.
Will the
Everybody's,
smelly fucks return?
No, they have not returned yet. And yeah, I mean, you have a lot of your return guests. A couple new people are flitting in and out, all really excited and hoping to see some action.
Trying to ignore the looks from the woman who's really hoping for some action.
Yep. As a matter of fact, she's at her table, Harton.
I know, I recognize the token.
That's her table.
Just
Everything's
I will
fine.
distract her.
Yep.
There's been no negative repercussions for having a guy in your basement whatsoever.
I don't like that tone of voice.
Absolutely none. Nothing to worry about. Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Just keep soaking him.
soaking
He
it.
fucking reeks.
Nothing at all until a human you all very well know
Oh no.
is not a human comes bursting up through the door. Everybody who can fight out anybody who can't behind the bar.
Yay, violence! How you doing,
Dear.
bud?
Hello,
It's an
Felton.
emergency.
It's lovely to see you.
I was having such a good night.
No, and he is out already.
Where to
Hold
put
my
my
hand
shield?
at least.
Bjorn, where to put my shield? It's underneath this.
There's
Oh.
my token.
Right next to the fireplace.
Do you want your blood cloth?
I take a look
I
in
press the button to
out the
summon
window
Cargo.
first.
Ulrich, make sure to fill the thermos up before you come out.
You notice that Felric is looking south.
Alright, so we do
I'm-
have to get out.
Aye.
You do have to get out, yes.
Yeah, Susie?
No, I don't think I can speak through the familiar.
Nah. It's alright, though. After all, we have simpler solutions to problems.
Yep.
The full equivalent of batten down the hatches, Get prepared for a ruckus.
There will
What's
be a
coming to our
ruckus.
door?
Well, you'll have to leave the door to find out. Are you all leaving the door to find out?
Of course.
I am.
I have one hand on it still, but I'm outside.
Let me just move you over. The guards have definitely noticed what Felrek is screaming about.
Oh, hi.
Really? We're doing this now.
Hello,
We're doing this now.
officer.
I'm glad I took a nap.
Ah,
Well, this is going to be interesting. How many new faces will we have to learn to next session?
I ain't organics.
I know I did this as a joke often in Raxus, along with being intentional, but everyone's got backup characters, eh?
I'm gonna make Kamari next time, I think.
You could
No,
make
hear me out.
he could be
This
a
is gonna sound
lemon.
ridiculous, but hear me out. A humanoid bag of holding.
There we go.
why do I have? Why are there two Horrocks?
I don't know, but it's horrible.
He's an Echo Knight.
Don't do it.
Delete. There's the new Gaddix.
Actually, I'll get rid of that because that's just. There we go. Oh my.
Horrocks just had the thought, does this thing know fireball?
No, it knows something far, far worse.
It knows death.
It doesn't have disintegrate.
Yes!
It
has.
does.
It is CR5 and has a full power disintegration ray.
Oh.
I'm fucking ready for this. Let's see now, is that true?
CR5.
Yeah, that's true.
ER.
CR5. Yeah.
CR5,
Yep,
10d8.
Oh boy, I go tomorrow.
Is it 10d8 or 8d10? I can't remember.
At this point, that would just matter.
ND8.
Oh wow. I think I may go after you. Or at the same time as you, Pio.
Well, so it's up to you guys to decide who goes first.
Yeah, you can go
I-
first. Because I'm pretty sure everyone's going to surround it, and I won't be able to cast my spells too much.
Well, you've still got one guiding bolt.
Yep, and it.
And you could do an aerial shatter.
Arena had to go take care of cats.
That's okay.
Second.
No one wants Visfing's turn to come up.
We have to end the session soon.
We'll
I
just
guess maybe
say
we
we
never played
killed
this
it,
thing.
and when you get back and just try and buff our way through it, saying it's dead already, don't worry about it.
There we go. That could kill someone easily if they don't save against it.
Keep going.
That's not an instant death for me, but it's I'm down.
It's instant death for
I
Nadrax.
mean, it could
Sorry about
probably
that.
kill me even if I
Yes.
make the save.
So
I
I'm
have
going to
20
point out.
HP.
Yeah. With disintegration, yeah, every single person here could die,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
most even if you make the save. Yeah. So this is gonna be great.
This is in the book.
You know, we could do a
This
time
is in the
skip
book.
here. You skip a few weeks ahead.
Rena has had a
Save
lot of
one.
fun with this encounter coming up.
You rolled the wrong one.
Did I? Is it 10d8?
It's 10d8.
Okay, let's fix that.
Oh, that's much
There
better.
we go.
Now I'm in instant death range. Not quite, but if it rolled anything better than those ones, I'd be dead.
It's okay, you just gotta beat DC 14 Dex. Bjorn,
Well,
we're looking great that way, aren't we?
I should be able to beat that, maybe. It's just
No!
I'm not dead, but it's fucking close. That was a good roll, to be
Well-
fair.
Just to see what would have happened.
You both would have barely lived. Oh, no,
47.
that's the
No.
wrong one, Rena.
No, we would have died.
Yeah, okay. That's right, she rolls it separate.
Those two, yeah.
Because it also
we
does
rolled
have
on the
another
side
ray
doesn't
that is...
matter.
But it's just damage, just big damage.
Yep. It's your turn.
Is it?
Yes.
Yep, it's your turn.
Alright then.
Actually doing this now?
Yes! Well, I mean, true, we are at,
30.
Yeah,
we are at
can
15
take
minutes.
it. Yeah.
Well, let's just see how we start, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Just to set
No
the
pressure.
tone.
That's bad.
Yeah, it doesn't hit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
But
level
it
2
didn't happen
slot
because
gone.
The session was over, so it's not canon.
Good point, good point. I'm going to press the button
Yeah,
now.
you're
Bye,
actually starting
guys.
Next week is your first turn.
I've already marked it down. That's a level 2 slot gone.
Yep.
Okay.
And we will call it for the night.
Okay. Well, I'll at least get my move in. Just so don't forget about that.
So, short session today.
No, we're at
Oh, we
3
started
hours
early,
15.
so- Yeah, this is.
Oh,
about-
right.
Winter
The clocks jumped.
Yeah.
No, fuck that shit. Fucking stupid. Fucking Ben
Alright, now to
Franklin
hit the button.
dumbass.
Yeah.
Next
Yeah,
time,
well,
It
let's.
jumped mid-session.
Next time, I might have to change some tokens around on the layout.